What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Adrian Molina, I'll take that bet. Adrian, I'll take that bet. Yeah, out here talking bad about me, man. Out here talking bad about me right out the gate. Cadillac 634 in the dough. What's going on, man? H-Town, what's happening? Adrian Molina in the building. What's good, sir? Shout out to you, my man. Oh, and you stuck on Gong. I be forgetting my people that are stuck on Gong. What's going on to my guy, D Free, the winning team from DC? Yeah, Adrian Molina. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a good move by him. Christopher Brown in the building. What's good? Marcus the vet, Marcus the villain. What's happening with you, man? No more in the building. Chillville. What's happening with you, man? Edward Voltan in the building. Kamal Oz. Where's Fanon International Boxing? Let's talk about my guy, Derrick James, the best trainer of this era, the legend, the best since Emmanuel Stewart, AJ King Ray, additions to the great Errol Spence Jr., Frank Martin, and Jermell Charlo. Let's not forget Jermell Charlo. Let's not forget Jermell Charlo in that equation. The undisputed king of the 154-pound division. Yeah, they're doing their thing over there. Barbara D, sister, good morning to you. Mike Kirkland, my brother, what's going on, man? Always pleasant to see you. Marcus the Villain, Valley, Texan OG. I would think I'd say Texas OG. Texan OG. Yo, what it do, Fanon? Man, it's good, man. You know, just chilling, just working. Just chilling and working and living and working and chilling, all that good old stuff, man. Be Easy in the building. Black Fonz, what's good? Frequent Flyer, always good to see you. Devin Haney. Larry Nelson in the building. What's going on? He said, good morning, brother. Good morning, brother, to you, man. Good morning, brother, to you. Anthony Christie, H-Town in the building. Zulu Love. God dang it, Martin. Zulu Lion 1. What's going on? Tat in the building. Hold on one second, man. Ugh. Hold on, man. Man, where did it go? Free for none. Salute new. Hey, thank you, Reggie Ship. Thank you, Fi. Yeah, free. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm sitting up here in this clink. Yeah, that's why I looked at this page. I saw the no money. I saw the no super chat sign and got sick again. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir, man. It's up. It's up. What the heck? Hey, Adrian Molina in the build. Hold on one second, man. Let me get back over here. Tat in the building. What's going on, man? I was looking for Tat real fast. Let me do it. I gotta check Tat. Where the fuck? Where? Right above Zulu line. It's not showing me. Zoo. There it is. Hold on one second, man. This is what I need to do. I need to do something. All right. Yeah, there you go, brother. You good. All right, Tat. You wrenched up, brother. You wrenched up, brother. And much love in that cash app to my guy, Adrian Molina in the building. Big time. So thank you for the support. Say good morning. Hope all is well. Usual suspects. Yes, sir. Much love in that cash app, brother. Thank you to Adrian Molina in the building. And then my guy, Powerhouse Watson in the building said, Wilder versus Usyk. Who do you have? Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for the support. I have, I don't know in that. Wilder by knockout. I got Wilder stopping him. I'm going to ride with that one. Because I do rocks with Bomb Squad. I rocks with the Bomb Squad, man. He's my favorite fight. He's one of my favorite fighters, if not my absolute favorite fighter. I rocks with Bomb Squad, dog. So I want him to win. I want him to win. I rocks with, and on top of it, I think that's going to be really tough for him, for Usyk, because that bomb ain't no joke. And my guy Malik Allen in the building said early support. Thank you, brother. Much love for that $10 holler, brother. Thank you for the support, bro. Means a lot, man. While we sitting up in this YouTube, Giselle, no joke. Let me ride down to the end of the chat, though, man. If I miss something, I'm gonna go down to the end because that took me a second. What makes the WBC mandatory next up? Did Tank and Rolly count for the WBA? GM. What makes the WBC up next? Why am I in the clink? Oh, I'm in the clink because of some shorts that I had up that they considered to be reused content because it wasn't original enough, I guess. Whatever. It's just, it is what it is, though. Keon, hey, man, my guy Keon in the building, thank you, says salute to the entire Fanon International Boxing family and free Fanon today. Free Fanon Friday, yes, sir. That's why I'm in the clink. Trayvon Senior said, love from Baltimore. Fanon, I appreciate your unbiased reporting for real. Great content. Thank you, man. I'm trying. Hey, and Keon, hey, thank you again to everybody that supported in the Cash App. It really does make a difference, man. Going to keep the channel floating until we can get back on, till we can get off this hiatus, man. Dang, bad luck. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'll just change how I got to do. I'm going to re-upload everything I did. I'm just in the process of editing it. I leave it alone. Yeah, shorts don't do anything, but they're helpful though. I mean, it's not all about generating. Not everything's about generating money. It's about having people be able to see, interesting things in boxing. So it really does. I mean, that's why I value them. I ain't got a problem. I'm just gonna change them up a little bit, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm gonna figure it out after everything is solved. Mr. Gossett in the building. Hey, from Josh Gossett, salute, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Gossett. Thank you so much, man. Man, you guys, I'm telling you, man, I've been telling people, dude, it's the supporters. It's you all that really do make the channel go, man. I really just want to be informed. That shit confuses me. Well, GM, let me explain it to you. And again, Mr. Gossett, thank you so much for your support. Okay, let me be very, very the reason why the WBC is next is this reason. First of all, they all work together because they know if they have the same champion, that they can't all have the mandatories at the same time. So the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and those guys will all know they're not going to order a mandatory if somebody else is already ordering a mandatory. Also, if you look at the timing of the mandatories, what was the last mandatory? Not the WBA, because the WBA super champion does not have a mandatory. The WBA super champion does not have a mandatory, GM. Gervonta has the mandatory in that because he's the WBA world champion. Fanon, who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate those that look like you? Happy Malcolm X Day is all. I'ma scream all day. Hey man, yeah. Who taught me that? Hey man, that would be them schools. That would be the school system. Because I can tell you for sure, Rick Timms, that's what they did. They showed a picture of it. I remember when I was in grade school, and in grade school we were like looking at a movie about the Aborigines in Australia, who are black people. And they literally said, these people are ugly. Literally called them ugly. In the documentary. I was like, wow. Okay, like wow, like how have you ever seen Prince? Have you ever seen Prince Charles? Dog, they're not the best looking people in the world. Straight called them ugly. But I was always hip to it. I'm like, man, you guys are bugging. I ain't ugly. Yeah, I was like, man, you guys are all tripping. I ain't ugly. But then again, I got a kind of a, I've got not my skin, but I've got some European features in my face. So, it was self-defense against their type of harassment. However, same point remains. Them chicks be loving some Idris Elba. The GM, yeah, there you go. That's really what it is. Hey, again, thank you for the support in that cash app, Mr. Gossett. But let's get to this, man. We almost got 200 people in the building in Brez. Hey, man, hey, look, dog, you can't say too much, Rick. You ain't saying too much, Mr. Yella, Mr. Green-Eyed Yella. But nah, I guess not, because we're diversified. We're diversified. Ryan did a good job by joining them, but he's still not fight in the ring. Look, here's my thing with this. I love it. I don't, not just as much for the training, it's for the atmosphere, because they all got dogs in there. Yeah, they all got dogs, man. They got a bunch of dogs in there. They got a bunch of cats in there that are training for real. Errol Spence trains for real. Jermel Charlo trains for real. Frank Martin, from what I can see, trains for real. Those guys are hard. Those guys are going at it. Those guys are going at it, and they're giving it their best every day. And then you got Anthony Joshua in there training for fights. Ryan Garcia cannot help but be in that. The only question is, at what point will Derrick James be overextending himself? Because you can only take so many fighters on. You can only, 5 or 6 fighters. I think that's about it. I think that's about it for him. Valentine said Ryan won't last 2 fights with Derrick James. Yeah, will he switch fights? Yeah, will. He's on his 4th trainer. He'll stay. He'll stay. Yeah, he will. He's not going to go anywhere, man. Yeah, those guys are hardcore. Exactly, Barbara D. Well, sister, good morning, Barbara D. Good morning. Yeah, those guys are hardcore. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go anywhere from there. I just think it's a really good decision. A D.D. Riley in the building said Oakland, California, checking in. Yes, sir. And look, we're going to put this link in the chat early. I still ain't getting no phone lines, but I am going to put the link in the chat early in case anybody wants to chop it up with me. Anybody got an issue? We are not necessarily talking about he who will be fighting this weekend. Yeah, he who will be fighting this weekend. I don't think there's a whole lot more to be said about that. He said, Derrick James said his max is 5. Well, that's filled up then. Then he's filled. But I thought he also had Sir Marcus Brown, so I thought he'd be at 6. Don't say it. Hey, man, we got the fight coming up this weekend, though. I'm excited. I'm telling you right now, dog, y'all are some Devin Haney haters, man. Y'all out there hoping this man loses. You guys out here talking all kind of crazy about him, man. Frank Martin gonna bust Ryan up and spar for now. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, that's what's up, though. He need a southpaw. Hey, man, I'm telling you. Hey, that's where he need to be. He'll get better. I believe Derrick James more than I believe Joe Goosen. I never really believed Joe Goosen. Barbara D. Martin, will you be calling tomorrow's fight? Yes, I will. Absolutely, positively, without a doubt. I'll be calling all fights. I'll be calling all fights. Might as well. I hope he dedicates himself and stays disciplined. I don't think Errol and Derrick will let him just do TikToks and videos all day. Hey, man, I don't think Errol's got anything to do. I don't think Errol's going to be running his life, man. He ain't working. He's not working for Errol. You know what I mean? He's not working for Errol. He is. I am Hey, GM said I watched Diaz and Linares versus Haney. Devin was hitting after the break. Of course he was. Man, that's some cornball stuff he's doing, man. That's corny, man. I'm telling you, dude, he does bite off Gervonta now. I no joke. He definitely bites off Gervonta. He is definitely a Gervonta Davis fan. He can say what he wants about Gervonta. He is a Gervonta Davis fan. I am 100% confident. 100% confident in saying this. Devin Haney is a secret Gervonta Davis fan. Secret Gervonta Davis fan, man. That dude is in that man's head. He is in that man's head. Without a doubt. Because he's now I'm starting to catch on, man. I'm starting to catch on. Because, I think I was probably the first person that was, a consistent critic of that camp. I think that's safe to say that I was like the first person that was like really a critic because I got introduced to the BS very, very early. But as a result, I've always felt a little bit guilty about criticizing them. You know what I mean? Because I've got people that people that were associates of mine that were big supporters of Devin. So I always was kind of like, I always kind of went at that situation kind of half-hearted. You know what I mean? However, other people ain't going half-hearted at that. They're going 100 miles an hour and definitely dragging shit out on the porch, So I catch wind of it. And I got to tell you, man, that whole line, that whole idea that he copies Gervonta, I think you're 100%. I think that's 100% right. I think that's 100% right. That whole SC Kamal Oz, that whole entire thing that he was doing, the whole thing that he just did in that interview with Gervonta, with Lomachenko, was the exact same thing that Gervonta Davis did with Ryan Garcia. It's literally the same thing, man. But hold on one second. Kamal Oz in the building. What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
What's up, Fanan? Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you, brother.
What's up, brother? Forgot momentary lapse, forgetting Jermel there. I corrected it in the chat. Jermel's top 3 pound for pound, maybe top 2. I may have him at number 2, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, Jermel's number 2 for me.
Can I hold on one second? Hold you on one second. I don't want to miss this. Raymond, I'm sorry. R Mayo 303 said, keep grounding A5A. Much love with the huge $30 support for the channel. Brother, shout out to the Alphas, bro. Okay, you know what I do. I'm fine new all day. But dog, thank you, brother. I always say, man, that after college is over, we all brothers, man. Shout out to the Alphas, shout out to the Qs, shout out to the Sigmas, shout out to even the Iotas, and I don't even know no Iotas. But man, shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And I'm gonna throw it out there for a second for you, brother. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, definitely, I'm not gonna forget this gong. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. More than you know, man. 06. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, man. I had to show my appreciation to that, man. Thank you, man.
Do not apologize, sir. I'm mad that they took away the super chats because that's how I contributed. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
it'll
just
be back
if you
6 weeks or so.
Hey, actually, I'm not used to the other mechanism to pay. So if you could post that, to your chat at the top of every show, so it streams. You could see it throughout the chat, no matter if you're high or you're low behind. Post that Cash App or whatever you use.
You see it in the screen right here. You don't see it in the screen right there.
I didn't see it. I haven't seen it.
There's right a way below. You don't see that thing rolling?
Well, I'm not looking at my chat now. I've got you on the screen.
Okay. No worries. Yeah. Yes, I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there at the top. Thank you, man. That's a great idea.
Because I was used to posting, my payments the old way. They took that away, so that was just easier. I just go to the $sign and do that. But yeah, Mel is top 2 pound for pound. That was a momentary lapse. I did correct that. And let me just say this to these doubters that are doubting Ryan. I trust Derrick James more than I trust any of you jabronis. Derrick James and Errol Spence vouched for Ryan Garcia, King Rye, and inviting him into their camp. They obviously, Derrick knows more than we do about the concerns about Ryan not necessarily being 100% dedicated to the sport. Same things that existed with AJ and his social life in London before he brought him in. You join DJ's team with the greats, Frank Martin, Errol, Spence, and Mel, all pound for pound top 10 fighters at my pound for pound list. You are making a lifestyle change. You are making a commitment that the old you, who is less dedicated to the sport, will be 100% dedicated because you're going to be in a gym full of dogs. The GOAT trainer of this generation, Derrick James, he ranks up there in the Mount Rushmore of trainers, in my opinion, already, with Emmanuel Stewart as well. And people don't need to doubt Derrick James's decision-making. And when you're telling me that Ryan will flame out, he'll only last 2 fights with Derrick James, you are going against, whether you want to admit it or not, Derrick James's better judgment and his wisdom. And I will take Derrick James over any of you jabronis 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. So talking about him bringing on AJ and Ryan, 2 projects, obviously talented boxers, but guys who weren't dedicated to the sport 100%. You just need to talk about DJ, man. DJ is, like I said, the GOAT of this generation. Let's talk about the WBC, once again protecting Canelo, saying that they won't sanction Dimitri Bivol from deboing Canelo and taking all of his belts at 168 and becoming undisputed at 168, and then going up after he beats Canelo and being undisputed at 175. Just a discriminatory move by the WBC. If the mayor of Dallas did something that I didn't agree with, and then somebody said, well, you can't work for this company because you live in Dallas, that would be discrimination. And that's what's happening to Dimitri Bivol. He has no influence or input over the war in Ukraine. Probably actually heard him say that he didn't agree with it. He has many friends in Ukraine. And so for the WBC to be hypocritical and discriminatory is just bogus. Let's talk about the fight this weekend, Devin and Loma. Devin, prior to the fight against Gamboa, said he was going to outdo Tank. He said he was going to get Gamboa out of there before Tank. And what did he do when he fought Gamboa? It was a snooze fest. It was a Care Bear Teletubby performance. He was way too defensive against a guy that he's much younger than. So he's done some talking with this Loma fight. To make a big statement, he needs an authoritative win, and that should work in his favor. Why? Because we know the top rank is wanting the judges and wanting everything to go Loma's way because he's their fighter. They view Loma as being their career fighter. That's who they want to win so they can match him with Shakur Stevenson. So Devin should have extra motivation to go in there, be authoritative, and put his stamp on the fight, and don't go in there and clinch all the time and hug and stuff like that. He needs to go and distinguish himself from Loma. This is a big opportunity to create more demand for the fights that he says he wants, particularly the fight against Tank Davis. Last point here is Shakur, and there's a message to people who are big fans of Shakur and Devin. When you say that you guys want the fights with Tank Davis, but you have different energy and your favorite fighters have different energy when it comes to Frank Martin, that's hypocrisy. You can't say you're all about the legacy, but then you have different motivation levels and different responses when Frank Martin says, I want to fight you, than when Tank Davis says, I want to fight you. That's all, Fanon. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, brother. Thank you, man. Man, you be killing it. Hey, Mike Kirkland in the attempted Cash App. We'll take it. He said, hey, failed. Just installed the app. Didn't go through. Sorry about that, brother. I don't know what that is. I got the sign, though. It just said failed, though. I don't get. I don't know what that was. I don't know why it was. It said the payment was canceled for your protection. I don't know what that is, though. But whatever the case is, Mike Kirkland, much love in the attempted Cash App, brother. Much love in the attempted Cash App, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you for trying, Mike. Hey, yeah, man, Kamal be going in, don't he? Like seriously, man. Kamal is one of the best, man. No joke. Lomachenko will have a few good rounds, but I expect Dev to win convincingly. But I want to kind of comment on some of the things that he said, man. I will continue to say this because I think that Kamal is absolutely one of the best at pointing that thing out of specifically about Dimitri Bivol. That's not fair to him. It's absolutely positively not fair. It's absolutely positively not fair to him that you would prevent this man from fighting for titles just because he's Russian. And to say that he's got to go through some special exemption to get it, how is he going to be able to go through some special exemption and file some paperwork saying what? That he denounces the war? If he denounces the war, then does he have to worry about some type of backlash from his home country? You know what I mean? Like you're going to put him in a position where he's got to denounce his home country to get a fight? Man, it's supposed to be for the world, man. You're supposed to not be political, man. That's why I told you I don't appreciate the WBC and that garbage they were doing with the what do you call it? The Kumbaya belt. What's that belt that they're putting up on the line? Giving out some Kumbaya belts to Floyd Mayweather Jr. and when he fights whoever he's fighting next. So yeah, man, I'm 100% with you, man. It's not fair. Dimitri Bivol deserves better than that, and boxing deserves better than that. It's not. You shouldn't be in the business of telling people, it's like the Olympics saying, "Well, these guys are." Well, I mean, I guess the Olympics does do that on occasion, but it's just clearly, man. I don't agree with that, man. I think it's terrible. Absolutely, the Juneteenth belt, Kumbaya belt, whatever. That's why I call it the Kumbaya belt. Look, I respect Juneteenth, obviously, but I don't need to be pandered to. Okay, I don't need to be pandered to. That's the day that the information. That's first of all, it's Texas, and I'm in Texas, so shout out to Juneteenth and all the supporters of Juneteenth and all that good stuff. Derrick James will definitely improve Ryan Garcia. Keys to the game, boxing, made in this mug. For now, don't forget the WBC is coming with the trans LGBTQ belt as well. Well, what they did was I'm telling you, that's going to get banned nationally, man. I'm telling you, that's going to I didn't see what they did exactly, but dude, they're going to ban that. Like, because that's just blatantly, you can't do that. You just can't do that. You cannot have men in combat sports against women. You just can't do it. And I don't care what your definition of it is. If you cannot have people that are because it's a physical thing. You cannot, that's dangerous. And it completely blows the legitimacy of any sport that they take part in. Nobody's going to look at you and be like, whoa, oh, how incredible. Honestly, I think Devin is nervous anytime he asks Linares about Loma's power versus his. Linares said Loma wins. People starting hating what? People starting hate Tyson Fury. It is what it is, man. Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury plays too many games, man. He plays way too many games. Fanon, I would send you Cash App, but you love putting my gov on blast. Well, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I love who am I putting on blast, bro? Your government on blast? Hey, look, man, it's my government too. I'm an American. I'm proud American too. I'm an American and I'm a proud American. 100% will tell you in a heartbeat, I'm American. Absolutely. Love America. Love America. Have nothing but respect for America. All of the above. My guy, Mr. Brown in the building. Thank you, brother. Put the $5 holler in the building. Thank you, brother, for that Cash App, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. You guys getting the brother over the hump. Thank you so much for your support, man, of this boxing conversation, this boxing talk. Government name. Oh, yeah. I will not do it again. I promise you. That will never happen again. That will never happen again, Dre's finest. It will never, ever, ever happen again. I'm not looking at the names no more. I'm looking right there. I'm trained now. Sorry, Dre's finest. That's why I took my last name off Cash App. Yeah, that's my bad, man. I will never do that again. I promise you I will never do that again. I will break my back not to do that again. Hey, Fanon, continue what you were saying about the Devin press conference. Okay, yeah, thanks for getting me back on that Creole the Traveler. Shout out to all the Creoles in the building, too. Shout out to all the lovely, all the Creole, dude Creoles and lovely Creole ladies in the world. Hey, salute. I'm another A5 brother in the chat. Oh, that's what's up. All right, brother. Much love in that Cash App, man. Shout out to the A5A. You know what I mean? That's what's up. He says, salute. I'm another A5 brother in the chat. Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Shout out to the Alphas, man. Shout out to the Alphas. Honestly, man, one of my absolute best friends is an Alpha, man. Love this dude, man. I haven't seen him in years. He moved to California, man. I went to law school with him. And he moved out to California, man. God damn. So next time when I go to California, I'm kicking it with my boy. And even though I don't smoke no herb no more, I might actually be like, man, let me risk my mental health and go kick it with my boy in Cali. That's how much I like my dude, man. I'm telling you, man, that's my dude, man. Ryan, okay, so let me get back to what I was saying about the press conference. Yeah, man, Gervonta Davis does something and Devin Haney does the same thing. It is definitely trying to follow the blueprint. Definitely trying to follow the blueprint of Gervonta Davis. Even the way that he's dressed. Like when someone said that, I think shout out to Southpaw 773 Chicago, my Chicago brother. He be wilding out. So I don't support all I'm about to whoop you talk. However, I do got to tell you though, dude, even the way he was dressed, I was like, you're right. I was like, you're right. I'm like, you're right. He's dressed like him. Like he's dressed like him. I can't lie, bro. He's dressed like that man. Hey, Miss A, Keys to the Game says salute. Appreciate the maid support. Every time I can get this cup, I'm going to do it. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support. For the $5 holler, brother. Yeah, man. Without a doubt, brother, no doubt, I'm going to every time. It be clowning, bro. Yeah. Much love in that Cash App, bro. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. The nail polish is coming soon. Hey, dog, I saw them shorts on. I saw them baggy shorts, bro. I saw the baggy shorts and the shoes. They looked kind of similar. The teeth look kind of similar. It looked kind of similar. But anyway, look, man, that ain't really what I'm talking about, though. Okay? Hold on one second, man. Let me see something. Sean in the building. Yeah, I was trying to. Hey, what's going on? I can call you Sean. My guy in the building with the $5 holler. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much for that support, brother. Thank you so much. Once again, man, make sure you hop on today, man. No purses, no high heels, no nail polish for nonstop. I haven't seen any of the high heels, bro. Even though I did see a dude in my daughter's graduation was wearing I guess you could call, they weren't necessarily high heels. I guess they were platform shoes, but they look like them. They look like platform. They look like them to me. And my guy back in the building, Mr. Matthew in the building. Thank you, brother, for the $2 holler. Appreciate you more than you know. Thank you, brother. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support, man. And my guy, Dre's Finest in the building said, HU, you dig? Hey, yes, sir. He said, Dre's Finest, my Bison brothers. HU, you dig? Yes, sir, brother. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, much love, Dre's Finest in that Cash App, brother. Thank you for that support, man. Thank you, super duper, man. Super duper much. How can I support you? Protocol. The way that you can support is the Cash App is Cash App $ for non-INT right there. Sparring partners and associates. He's like that in real life. Also a good guy. That's what's up, man. Yeah, he seems like he's a good guy. I ain't trying to fight nobody though. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, Dirk, yeah, man, you can just click that. You can just hit on that Cash App, man. Definitely appreciate you, brother, for the support, man. If possible, if you can't, again, if you can't, you can't. You can hit that like button, though. One way to short hit it is hit that like button. Yeah, Valdez is fighting tomorrow as well. I'm actually kind of amped up about that, man. Hey, Martin, my girlfriend's grandfather graduated from Howard along with your daughter and me. Yep. We a bunch of HU people, man. Your Cash App not coming up for me. Why not? Typing it just like you got it on the screen. I can't speak, Mr. Petty, but I appreciate you for trying. Thank you. Gong for trying, brother. It's coming up for other people. Hey, and my guy, Frequent Flyer in the building. He said, put this with the rest, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's a small world. Yeah, man. Black educated people is a very small world. Black formally educated people are a very small world. You're never very far. You're never really very far from them. Smash that like button. Can you bring on Derrick James, you in Texas? Yeah, but what I got to do is I got to do a live stream at nighttime. And I'm actually considering doing that, getting maybe 1 or 2 live streams a week where I do interviews, because people have a hard time doing interviews this time of the morning. Derrick James he's with his family. Like most every professional fighter and every trainer right now is actually with their family at this point in time. You know what I mean? Because right now it's 8:34. It's 8:34 where he is. So, just to get up that early, man, it's tough to do interviews in this time slot. But what I'm going to do more than likely is I'm going to do a different time. Hey, thank you, Barbara D. I am looking for you. Thank you, sister. Maybe give you your gong ahead of time just in case, something get funny with Cash App. Thank you, sister. AJ and King Ray need to be. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back to what I was saying. Let me go back to what I'm saying. I'll say you do great interviews for now. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a later one. I'm gonna do one later. One that's set up one that's in the evening and maybe do it 2 times a week or something like that. Gives me time to set up the interviews and do all of that as well. Yeah, Barbara D, it hasn't come through. So I hope you're not having a problem like Sheena had yesterday. But thank you for even thinking about it. Fanon, why the F did Howard have a known white like Joe Biden do their commencement speech, which was nothing but a campaign launch? Salute to the few grads who protested the piece. That's how Howard University is. That's how they have huge federal funding. That is exactly how. Hey, David, and the man is huge. Mr. Williams said, being who you are, a very cool brother. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Barbara D, I will see. As soon as it comes through, I'm going to get it. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. David, thank you, brother, for that support, man. That is big, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, I don't know, Barbara D, what the problem is, man. Ma'am. Put it in the comment section so I'm going to read everything you do, Barbara. I'm going to read everything you do. Everything you say. That's how Howard do. Yeah, that's Howard. That is Howard University right there. You're not going to turn down the president of the United States to speak to your school. It's just not going to happen. Check Davis. Did you get my Cash App? No. We'll see, man. It may be. I'm going to read them as they come through, brother. I got some from you yesterday. Thank you, though, brother. Not yet. Check. Yeah, Cash App is messing up. Thank you, Sheena. Yeah, I mean, it's messing up for some people. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I'll let you know if there's something wrong from my end. I sent two. Thank you very much, Barbara. Thank you. Yeah, black colleges have to do that. I mean, but here's the thing: it's free speech. Hey, nah, I guarantee you that YouTube ain't got no say so over Cash App. None. Bro, you have not accepted my LinkedIn connection request. I'm sorry, I never go to LinkedIn, brother. Hold on one second. I'll do it right now. All you got to do is tell me. Give me 1 second. Hold on, man. I only see 3, brother. Oh, actually, there's 71. So hold on 1 second. People keep I got like a bunch of LinkedIn. Oh, I got you right. Okay, I got that. Even though that's not you, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. I got a whole bunch of LinkedIn requests. My bad. I be real behind on my LinkedIn. Real behind on my LinkedIn. But you know, being from the shy, you get a lot of them. And actually, they're asking me to invest pages. Okay, brother, this is like 5 months old. It must not be there, bro. I've accepted all of them that I saw right there. I'll look for them. Come on. Email me the link and I'll get it and I'll do it for sure. I'll accept on LinkedIn for sure. Fanon, there is somebody pretending to be you accepting cash apps with the same cash name. This Fanon INT and profile pic is there. Fucking thieves, bro. Hold on 1 second. Nah, dude, I just looked at it. There's only one, and that's me. With no profile pic. That's me with only one. Only one. Hey, you know what? Do me a favor. Before, if you're having that problem, do me a favor. Request $1. Beezy in the building. Much love said, trash talk, a little something, brother. Thank you so much, man. There is more than one Fanon, though, on there. But God, I hate to do this, man. I actually, no joke, I really do hate to do this in the middle of the show. Oh, I got it. Barbara D, I got you. Barbara D, much love. Yes, ma'am. I got it right there. Barbara D said, hope you get this one at 9:50. I got that, bro. I got that, Barbara D. Thank you, Barbara D. All right. So that worked, Barbara D. I got you, Barbara D. Got you, Barbara D. It says Martin Blackwell when you click on it. Yeah, but yeah, there's only one Fanon INT. There's only one FANNONINT. I got that one. So yeah, no worry about it. Ain't nobody getting me like that. Yeah, there was another Fanon, but you can't send to that. And thank you, sister. And I got you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, don't spell out Fanon INT. Just Fanon, just $ Fanon INT. Thank you for that support. And I appreciate you. Come on, bro. Anyway. You know what? I think you're maybe talking about my older one, man. Mac said, just trying to see if this is the real Fanon. Mac in the building. Yes, sir. It is. So I'm going to decline. Oh, hey, Mac. Hey, what's going on, brother? So cool. I'm going to reject that. That's me right there. And now I just declined the dollar. Thank you. So you sent me the message on the dollar to verify. Thank you. And Ari in the building said, free Fanon Friday. Hey, there you go. Check in the building. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. You know what? You're probably looking at my old, you're probably sending it to my old one. That's probably what that is. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. But let's get back to this boxing. I appreciate you guys caring about this, man. Mike Kirkland in the building. Did you get the cash that time? I typed the same thing. We'll see when it comes through. Tori Wells in the building. Thank you much. He said a little commissary for the uncle of this boxing talk. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. There's a Fanon LINT. So that's probably him trying to steal from me, man. That's somebody trying to steal from me. That's somebody trying to steal, bro. That's probably somebody trying to steal. Yeah, commissary is a mug, ain't it? But look, man, let me get back. Let me try to. We working it out, man. I still have 2 out there. Send it to your birth. Send it to your birth name. Karen Coleman in the building. Shit. Black Cherry in the building said, good coffee, great boxing talk. Good morning, all. Thank you, brother. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much. Barbara D, I'm going to make sure I get it, though. We're going to work it out. And thank you. They know me as T Wells. So anyway, as I and okay. All right. My bad. Hey, I still have 2 out there. Okay, we'll get that, man. I'm definitely going to go check and make sure in a second what's going on with that. But let's get back onto the boxing talk while we figure it out. And again, thank you to everybody that has been supporting. It's huge. Thank you. And Barbara D, we're definitely going to make Barbara D, send a request for your money back to me. You know what? Hold on, man. Well, they accepted my $5.99 and sent me a heart, then declined my request for a refund. And Sheena, can you please send me again another email? Can you send me another email with that on there? Sheena, I apologize. Anyway, it's the one without the picture. Why are these people are such fucking thieves, man? You just can't, man. It's just wow, man, the things that people will do, man. I see it. I see it. Joined. Hey, it said, look at the profile. It says joined. This is not me. That says joined. It says joined, and I'm going to get you for fraud. By the way, I'm about to report you for fraud. I'm about to report for you. That's the one right there. That one right there is, and that is not me. And it is exactly the same name. That is not me. He literally took my picture from today. If you see a picture of me on there, do not do it. What a fucking raggedy bastard you are, man. Don't worry, man. I just reported you. If it says, look, the date that I joined, go look at the profile. The profile is the day I joined. If you see joined April 23, that is not me. That is not me. That's the problem. I don't have a profile pic. So anybody that gave money to that, report them. Report them. Just report them. Because yeah, I just found what you're talking about. All you got to do now, make sure that you see my date of it and when I actually joined. And you'll see that I joined last year. If it says that I joined this year, do not donate to that channel. RuPaul, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, RuPaul. See what people will do to you? Hey, thank you for the support. Make sure before you do it, make sure you check the date that I joined. If the date is anytime this year, that is not me. That is not me. Hey, my guy, to my guy, Richard Lati said, hey, best talking Fanon INT. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry I had to get to that. That's nothing but RuPaul. That's RuPaul again. Or somebody like that, just literally stealing from people, man. What's going on, OG Blunts? What's going on, sir? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Look, drop the link, Fanon. Drop the link. Hey, oh, here you go. There's a link right there. Save the correct Fanon as a favorite on your Cash App. That's what I did. Thank you. Yeah, please. Look, if you support and it says, just make sure you check the date. If it says April 2023, immediately report it. That's what kind of life do. You have to stoop so low. The son of a gun declined my refund request. Give me Sheena, give me send it to me and I'll refund, and I'll send the money to me and I'll send it to you. Sheena, just give it to me and I'll send it to you. Because there's no way in the world that I would ever turn down a refund request. And I'm sorry for your inconvenience, Sheena. But at the same time, thank you for alerting me that because I don't put that's not my picture. That's a picture they put up today. That's a picture they put up today. G-Man in the building. What's going on, man?
Yo, one thing I don't do is steal money. So don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on me.
And everybody that fucking looks like you, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off. Get out of my face. And I swear to God, if I saw you, I'd hurt you. So stay away from me. Like I said, go away, you pest. Anyway, let's get back to boxing. Imagine how long or how many different accounts are like this. Yeah, it's freaking crazy, bro. Sorry, man. I apologize for the whole thing, man. Once again, it's my fault. Stone Alone in the building. Much love in that Cash App, brother. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you, brother, for the support, man. It's Stone Alone in the building. Let's talk this boxing, though. RuPaul needs some pantyhose. Scumbag. Yeah, exactly, dog. You behave it, I'm going to believe it's you because of the way that you behave. When I type Fanon, they try INT, all my options disappeared. G-Man said, it is what it is, man. Look, bro, I'm sorry, man. You just got to look up May 21. Thank you. You look for the date. My thing was created on May 2021. May 2021. Make sure you check for the one that was created on May 2021. Anyway, Fanon, Regis and Paro not happening. Yeah, man, I heard that. That's unfair, man. That's unfortunate. But then again, bro, man, I'm telling you about Regis. I'm telling you, Regis programmed him to, hey, dog. Now, he could not have foreseen this. But, dude, he's not getting that Barbosa fight. He's not going to get the Barbosa fight. I'm telling you, people keep saying it's okay for 9. I'll send another one to you, but I'll send another one, but I want to make sure it's you. Yeah, just look up. This is in April 2021. And there is no profile pic of me. I did not put my picture up. And I'm telling you, I'm going to block. It's ridiculous, man. They have removed that bogus. They have removed that bogus a-hole. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Hey, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, bro. And I'm going to keep this one very quick, but I wanted to give you the heads up. I don't know whether I'll be able to tweet this to you or if you'll see an email, but I wanted to let you know that I actually had 2 clients of mine. They lost all of their YouTube videos, okay? And the way to circumvent that, if you haven't done this already, is download them all because you don't own any of the videos that you have. And I have
them all. I have them all.
Brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Good. I just wanted to just put that out there. And then around boxing, I'm very happy. You know, I like Derrick James, right? You know, I like that dude, man. Derrick James.
Yes, sir.
That's my dude. Yeah, so I'm seeing what. Yeah. You know who he is. So Ryan Garcia going over to Derrick James is great initiative on his part. You can't knock him for that, you know. And I'm expecting to see an enhanced version of Ryan Garcia. Now, Derrick James isn't some genie that came out from Aladdin's lamp, but he will definitely get the best out of Ryan Garcia. And I'll be interested to see how he develops over the next year or two. And lastly, something that you said, was it yesterday or the day before, about Kambosos? Now, I just feel like a lot of people discredit Kambosos, right? Or Kambosos, however you want to say his name. And we know that he's not like an elite fighter, right? But he does need his dues too, man. He beat that boy Teofimo Lopez, whether it was a bad day in the office or not. He beat that boy. And Devin beat him twice. So that's all I really want to say today. I'm out, man.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Joe. All right. Oh, my wife sent me a message. My prosperity is unlimited. My success is unlimited. Hey, my wife is trying to give me. My wife heard me cussing somebody out, man. Sorry about that, wifey. Sorry about that. Hold on one second, man. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Because I think you are 100% right. And I so apologize for having to do this in the middle of this show. Oh, man. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Yes, sir. I hope Derrick. Let me go. Lamar says. Oh, let me get this one cash app to my guy. Hey, T Wells in the building. T Wells in the building said my guy go be on Haney's my pillow guy gonna be on Devin Haney's gloves. Hey man, Devin Haney's going the distance. I want anybody to bet with me on that, man. Appreciate you, brother. I'll take anybody to bet me on that. Thank you, brother, for that support, man. Again, and my guy Jeff Campbell said my best John Boy voice. F out of here, RuPaul. Man, please go away, dude. Please go away. Just please go away, man. Hey, thank you, Jeff Cameron. Thank you to everybody that supports the channel, man. For real, dude. Please go away. You got me out here like really saying things that are outside of my character. Actually, it's not outside of my character. But give me 1 second. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this right here. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, I can't work this out. I got to work this out later. I'll get it ready. I'll get it ready better tomorrow, man. My bad. If RuPaul, let me go back. Let me back up. Sorry, man. It's kind of all this kind of threw me up, man. Dude, gonna jump on here. I'll lie. I'll make stuff up. I'll impersonate people. I'll do all that, but I wouldn't steal. Man, please. It could be somebody else, though. I wouldn't doubt it. Hey, my guy, Mr. Jackson in the building. Much love. OKC King in the building. Blessed to be alive. Yes, sir, brother. Oh, man, thank you for the reminder, man. Thank you for the reminder. Much love in that Cash App. That Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for your support, man. Oh, that's what it is. All right. There you go. My guy, Jeff Campbell in the building. Thank you, brother. Jeff Campbell says, shout out to Good Morning for the Good Morning for Cash, that for the channel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for your support, man. Thank you again, man. Thank you again. I'm sorry that I gotta work all this stuff. That I gotta work all this stuff out, man. Because honestly, man, I owe such a big apology to Sheena for that and having people steal her money. That makes me so, man, that just really makes me upset, man, that you're stealing people's money, man. That's not, I mean, you're not even stealing my money, you're stealing their money. That's just I can't wrench anybody. Mike Kirkland, salute to you, good brother. Many blessings to you and yours. Yes, sir. Fanon, does Ryan have the best chance of beating out Puello, Matias, Regis, or Josh Taylor? Ryan have the best chance of beating, oh man, probably Puello. I would say he has the best chance of beating Puello. Probably Puello. I say they did. I think he has the best chance of beating Puello. I think he has the best chance of beating Puello. That's it. G-Man in the building. I said, oh, I don't need to steal no money. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. So that is RuPaul donating $20 saying that he don't need to steal money. Well, I'm appreciating that, man, and I'll take you at your word. And I will take you at your word that you're not stealing money. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. LaMarcus Robinson, always a pleasure to be here with you in the YouTube streets. Blessing to you and yours. Yes, sir. But let's try to, I mean, it is what it is, man. Yeah, that's him saying he doesn't steal. I appreciate you saying you don't steal, because it is most definitely possible that other people are out there trying to steal people's money. It is definitely most likely. But it is, I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. There's a lot of people out there, man, that are just, they do what they do, man. But anyway, let's not draw any more attention to it. Let's move on. I would refund that. I can't trust him, man. I'm not refunding it. I'll take it. He can't do it. It's nothing. It is what it is. He said, yeah, he just gave it back. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is, man. Like, watch though. Watch this. Yeah, he's donated under the same moniker before. For now, do you feel Derrick James is biting off more than he can chew? No, I don't. I really don't think he would bite off more than he can chew. Personally, I don't think he would bite off more than he chew. I don't think he would. I just think it's not going to be easy for him because, obviously you have to, you also have to, what do you call it? You have to be able to schedule your fights out and all of that. You know what I mean? You got to be able to schedule your fights out, and you got to be able to work in multiple people at the same time. But I mean, he seems to me, I've been around him before. He seems like a very detailed person, somebody who's very, very focused. So, they can probably, in that particular circumstance that he's in, he probably can train multiple guys for the same fight. And honestly, man, it may actually help that these guys are all in the gym at the same time. So none of them really get the feeling that they're like really big superstars, Big C said that's a lot of star fighters you'll work at, with a lot of star fighters to work with at the same time, no doubt about it. Absolutely. It absolutely is a lot. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Derrick James, just like Kamal Oz said. I like his style. I like the style of the fighters that he's trained. And also, man, I'm just happy for the guy, man, really, becoming that next big name trainer that where all these, the established fighters want to go train with. It could be a problem, though, with Ryan Garcia if Ryan Garcia doesn't sit down and continue to fight with the same guy. Adrian Molina said, can you wrench Kenneth Johnson? Can I wrench Kenneth Johnson? Yes, I can. Let me go. Give me 1 second. Let me check the channel out. Adrian Molina, absolutely. I have no problem doing that. Yep, he's been around for a long time. Adrian Molina, thank you, brother. There you go. Got you. Thank you. Martin, can you wrench up Ken? I got you. Yeah, I got him, Thomas Hill. I got him. Yeah, I just did it. Absolutely, I do. I can do that. Absolutely, I can do that. And just did it. He's my favorite fighter. He's my favorite trainer. He's becoming a celebrity type of trainer. Well, I don't know, man. Hey, what's going on, Knockout? What's going on, Knockout Boxing 86 TV? Say good morning, Fanon, and everybody in the chat. Looking forward to some good fights this weekend. Yeah, man, there should be some good fights this weekend. Starting with the Katie Taylor one. I don't know who else they have on that Katie Taylor card besides Katie Taylor, but I'm looking forward to that fight. Also looking forward to the Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis fight. At the same time, no, man, I'm going to tell you, dog, y'all are some serious underestimating of Vasily Lomachenko. I'm going to repeat it. You guys are really, really, really underestimating, Ryan Garcia, man. I'm not Ryan Garcia, Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko was somebody that has got a lot of experience. I don't see where everybody says they're like you're treating him like he's a shot fighter. I don't think that he's a shot fighter. I don't think he's anywhere close to a shot fighter. So the idea that this is just some walkthrough, man, I don't really see it, man. What's going on to the Rise podcast? Said, let's go, Loma. That's just Gervonta Davis's camp hating on that man, bro. You got to stop hating on that man, dog. Hating on Devin for being Devin. Don't hate on the man for being him. He is what he is, man. But I will tell you for sure, dog. They be putting a lot of extra sauce on that stuff, man. A lot of extra sauce. I'm hoping that and another thing we're gonna get is at least by September, by October, we're gonna get a Jermell Charlo fight. At least by October, or he's gonna wind up getting stripped. Big C said, Fanon, you see how do you see the fight going? Please expound on Loma versus Haney. The way that I see the fight taking place is I see honestly, man, I see it being played a lot like the George Kambosos fight, except for Devin Haney getting a hit a lot more, and Lomachenko not switching into the orthodox stance. I see him slipping the jab, trying to come up underneath his jab, and slipping on the inside, and then trying to connect on the inside with Devin. I really don't think that there's any real. I just don't think that there's anything really that just don't really think that there's anything that Devin Haney can really hit Lomachenko with that is going to really make it so that Lomachenko does not want to come inside. And the biggest difference between this fight and the fight that he lost with and the biggest problem with that in the fight that he lost last, why can't I see any? Oh, here. There you go. Hold on, I'm sorry. Something's funny, bro. Something's funny with that. Anyway, we'll work it out. I'm going to get that thing on. I'm going to wind up getting that thing on my channel. Loma will get knocked the F out, bro. Yeah, okay, sure. Hit the link. Here. There you go. Come on, man. I need some smoke today. I'm in a bad mood. Go ahead and hit that link, Mr. Angry Man. Go ahead and hit the link, man. Go ahead and hit the link. I have no idea in the world how you think Lomachenko is going to get knocked out in this fight. Devin Haney has not knocked out anybody in a decade. Okay? He's not knocked out anybody this decade. So how he's going to go from somebody that is going the distance with George Kambosos. And by the way, he was laying them hands on George Kambosos. He was hitting George Kambosos with a lot of stuff, and George Kambosos didn't go anywhere. He hit Yuriorkis Gamboa with a lot of stuff, and he wound up not going a dang on place. What's going on, Phil? How you feeling, brother?
What's up, Fanon? How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm well, man. Just, trying to make it, man. Bumps in life,
Yeah, I hear you, man. But yeah, you just got to keep on moving, man, and staying constructive, like you always say, my man.
Hey, thank you, man. I needed that. Thank you. Need that. And then, hey, 1 second. Hey, I apologize, RuPaul. I mean, not RuPaul. King, I apologize, man. If I called you a thief and you're not, I apologize if that's true. But only you know if that's true or not. Anyway, go ahead, man. Sorry.
Well, yeah. So I wanted to, I guess, offer a rebuttal to the one caller you had, the one British guy that had popped on that was saying, like, giving Kambosos his respect, right? So me personally, I respect him for getting that W over Teo. But the reality of it is, out of all of them guys, right, Teo, from a talent perspective, athleticism, yeah, he's up there. He might be one of the top two out of that bunch, right? But out of all of them, he's the most likely the one to drop a fight that he should win. Like, just because mentally he just don't seem there. And you gotta have it all together when you step into the ring, So I mean, you could just tell from interviews, like something just ain't right. And then my other point to that is, if we were to put them all in a lightweight tournament, or well, let's not even call it a tournament, but if we said all of them fight each other, right, I would pick Kambosos to have the worst record out of all of them lightweights after that gauntlet tournament gets done, right? So me personally, I don't consider him like a very top fighter. So when people talk about you got to beat the man to beat a man, all of that stuff, yes, he beat the man, but he's like, Teo is like one of them teams that could beat a team, a good NFL team that could beat another team any day of the week, but it also could lose to the worst team in the league on any day of the week as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think of him, and I think his foray in the 140-pound division kind of shows that as well, because he don't look to be all there. But one of the things I was going to say, one of the points you had made earlier about Devin kind of replicating what Tank is doing. And I don't know if you saw this, but they had like a little sit down. There was like a female hostess. She was sitting in between. I think there was a chessboard, and they had Loma on one side, they had Devin, and it was like a little interview or whatever. And it almost looked like Devin was going to say, I got somebody in your camp, when he was talking about how Loma's dirty and how he's working on the inside. Like, I know you're working on this. It's almost like he stopped himself from saying it, right? So it's just like, man, be yourself, man. Don't quit rushing the process, right? Keep getting W's. Me personally, I don't care about a guy that talk a lot of smack, right? I don't care about that. But I don't like when dudes lie. I'm tired of building them, paying off YouTube channels to continue to talk about how disrespected he is and how he's, ducking all these other fighters are ducking him when we all know he's negotiating another fight and the other fighters got another fight, but yet somehow he's being ducked. You know what I'm saying? So, so I don't know if you had any thoughts on that, but I wanted to just come out and say that because that's just something I caught, from that sit down on the Top Rank YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, me, I have to say, dude, that I really hold on, man. G-Man says, who is definitely king, says, he said, I'm your second highest donor after John B. Brother, no, you are not. But I appreciate you, man. Now, look, dude. King, I apologize if you didn't steal, because, dog, you're the first one I go to when funny business shows up. But I appreciate your support today. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the $10 holler. It really does mean a lot to supporting the channel. And you honestly, I got to tell you, you do give me content on a day-to-day basis. So you're valuable in your own unique way. And again, I apologize for really snapping on you and anybody that saw me do that, because that really is like when I've had enough and why I really try to be constructive in what I say, because I meant every word of that. But I apologize for the temper tantrum. I shouldn't have done it. Because you got my wife. My wife is out here sending me texts. So, but anyway, thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate your support, man, today. All right. So rephrase the question. I'm sorry, man.
Well, I was just curious, like, if you had any thoughts on what I was saying about the points I was making about Teo and versus, Kambosos and respecting Kambosos. And then, the whole thing I brought up about Devin acting like Tank, from that sit down interview amongst all the other stuff.
Yeah, like it's very clear. First of all, I think that as far as the Teofimo Lopez comparison with the fights, I think that was really good. The Teofimo Lopez he's a guy that could beat anybody at any given time. However, he also may have a slump where he can't be, where he'll lose to somebody that is not very good. Right. And that could be related to what's going on in the ring with him, but also, just what's going on with his head and whether or not he's all the way prepared and whether he's going to bring his best self every time. Because there are athletes like that. There are teams like that where you're like, man, this guy really should be killing this dude, but just he plays down to the level of the competition. Right. So, yeah, I think that I really like that observation. As far as Gervonta doing, Gervonta and Haney kind of model himself out of that. I think some of that stuff is subconscious. Mm-hmm. You may not realize that you're doing it, because you can be like, there's nothing new under the sun. So when you hear somebody say something and it piques your interest and it's in your mind, then you may then eventually say the same thing, kind of like how slang works. Right. Well, slang spreads like, this is cap, that's cap. Once I got the definition of cap in my head, I will say that, oh man, that's cap. You know what I mean? Because now it's in my vocabulary. But I definitely do think that he is influenced by Gervonta, that Gervonta is what he wants to be. Mm-hmm. Right? And he says it out of his mouth. He won't necessarily say that about Gervonta himself, but he will say, I want the big fights. I want to be, I want to be the number one fighter in the world. He said his goal from a young kid, if you take him at his word, as being as a guy that wants to be the best, right? Really wants to be the best in the world, and he wants to be Floyd. He wants to be Floyd May, and who is that? That really is Floyd Mayweather Jr. Right? The guy that he patterned the way he fought after. He patterned the way, even the people that trained him. He has the same trainers. He did the same thing as far as getting his own promotional company, Devin Haney Promotions. You got Floyd Mayweather Promotions, right? I think absolutely. I think a lot of that stuff is he's patterned himself off people that he looks up to. And Gervonta right now really is where you want to get in boxing. Whether or not you say, well, he doesn't have all the belts and all of that, but yeah, he's he's got the attention of the boxing world. we're something that these belts are obviously not giving you because, you know, there's people are talking about this fight, but this fight is not something that is, you know, you're not hearing about it at the barbershop. You're not hearing about it. Like, it's not really, but it is a very, very good fight, right? Yeah. That boxing fans should watch. People that watch all the fights are going to watch. But, you know, it's my father and mother. Like, my mother actually said, like, she called me. She's like, what time is this fight on? You guys talk about this fight so much. I think I might actually want to watch the fight just to see what it is. You know? And so I don't think you're not getting that out of, you're not getting this out of you're not going to get this out of those other type of fights. That's what I think. It's a
hardcore treat at the end of the day. I just think for me, when it comes to Haney and all in this fight, for one, you know, making that a comparison again, I know you've lived in different cities, so have I, because I came up military. And Devin Haney and the way he's promoted, at least on YouTube, for me, it's almost like when you go to a town and you get tired of all the fans of that local team, and it makes you not like that team because of how much junk they talk, right? I feel like right now it's like I almost feel like I'm at a lose-lose, right? If Devin were to win, we're going all these YouTube channels, right? They constantly promote him over all these other fighters, right? Are going to come out and act like, you know, he's the best in the world and continuing to compare him to Floyd when he was nothing like Floyd. Pretty Boy was taking people's heads off early on when he was at that age. But so we got to deal with that. Then obviously if he loses, right, they don't come out crying. Oh, Devin should have won. You know, if he pitter pats for like 6 rounds, but then let's say, you know, Loma actually takes it to him, what was winning 10-9s, but actually beat him up. We're going to hear that, right? Not to mention what these guys call old media is going to get back to praising Loma. So it's like, man, I feel like I'm at a lose-lose, like, because I feel like I'm gonna be annoyed. Yeah. Either way, this whole thing goes down, you know. So I'm just like, definitely picking my poison. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, look, on the real though, like, I mean, boxing would be a little bit more boring without Bill Haney. Without Bill Haney, it'd be a little bit more. I kind of don't want Bill Haney to lose his what do you call his weaponry. I really don't want him to lose his weaponry. I don't want Devin to go away that fast. However, I did find it funny that Lomachenko said, like, yeah, this is the fight that's most interesting for Devin Haney. He's not going to go up and fight those dudes at 140. So, like, I don't know if he was quoting them or whether he was saying, man, you're going to go get your ass whooped up there at 140.
He will. So,
yeah, man, he better be able to crack. Hey, well, real quick, John Bowie in the Cash App. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Said, hey, busy morning, can't be online. Shout out to everybody from my guy, John Bowie in the building. Thank you, brother, for the support, John Bowie. Gigantic. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. 140 is a landmine, man. Like people don't talk about it, but like, if you walk through a lot of the top fighters, that is a real competitive division. The problem is they don't got any prom kings up there. But now that you know, Ryan Garcia got up there, he could bring some, you know, attention to that division. But even him, he'll get his ass beat up there too if he mess around and fight. If he fight a top 10 dude there, he could very well drop one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So so I think that's what I think about that division. So, you know, Devin, you know, he's kind of at a hard place too, because he beat Loma, and let's say he does re-up with Top Rank, you got Shakur right there. I don't think he beats Shakur.
Yo, he's not re-upping with him.
Yeah,
he's not re-upping with them. Like Bob Arum, and I had this conversation with somebody on Twitter. Man, I pay attention to what Bob Arum says, because Bob Arum has not missed the mark. He said that he is not interested in signing Devin Haney.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and signed George Kambosos to a 2 days later. No joke. Like, the news came out yesterday. That George Kambosos is now signed a multi-fight deal with Top Rank. And it's a co-promotional deal between Top Rank and Luda Bella, but it's still a multi-fight deal. And Devin is a co-promotional deal with Devin Haney Promotions and Top Rank, but they said no, they're not interested in doing it.
Right.
He said he's not interested. They're not interested in doing it, and the reason why, obviously, is because they think George Kambosos can sell some tickets Yes, that George Kambosos can sell some tickets over there in the UK. I mean, in Australia.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll see, man. I'm telling you, man, that whole having to deal, like, if you're not a big money, a big attraction, and you are in any way, shape, form, or fashion a headache to deal with,
right? Yeah, yeah. I think I also think them signing him is probably just to give either Loma or Shakur food, right? Like that's a fight that either one of them should be able to walk through, and it's something that they can make a claim on their resume. Hey, I beat this, what's it? Undisputed champion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's food in a way, which is the reason for the signing. He's probably not difficult to negotiate with.
Also, if they break up, I have to look at the rankings, but if they break up the rankings, I mean, if those belts break up, he's a lightweight that they can put in position to fight for another championship against one of his guys, and they go about doing the same thing they did before Devin got there, which is combine all those belts underneath Top Rank, and they'll just do the same thing again, because he also had mentioned the fact that those belts were getting broke up.
Right.
Hey, Three Heads on. Does your Cash App have a picture? No. And Three Heads, all you have to do is look for it's April of 2021, I think. My Cash App was founded in April of 2021. The picture that you see up there is somebody it's literally the shirt I'm wearing right now. So no, somebody over there that's a scam. The one that says it's no picture, it's just an M, and it says Fanon, and it is April of 2021 was the date that it was established. So you got to look at May of 2021. Thank you. If you look at the profile, make sure you check the profile for May of 2021. If it's not May of 2021, then it's not me. All right, sorry, go ahead, man. My bad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, the last thing I wanted to bring up is that I did want to touch on the whole Derrick James and Ryan Garcia. I am a little worried, just about Derrick ultimately having too many top level fighters, because they all going to require their attention. So I think they'll probably just have to be real strategic about when the fights get scheduled. Because I think that ultimately that's a good marriage, right, between the two. I think he's somebody that Ryan Garcia is a fighter that could utilize a coach like him that's very big on fundamentals, because fundamentals at the end of the day is what can give you longevity in boxing. I mean, the evidence is there when you look at a guy like a Bernard Hopkins versus a guy like a Roy Jones, right? So I think that, somebody that's real athletic, that has a coach that can really put in the foundation of fundamentals could be very good. But it's like, man, you got Frank Martin, you got Errol, and you got AJ. I almost worry that, it's that Eddie Reynoso situation again, when, they basically had a lot of, top level Mexican fighters over there. But
yeah,
who knows? I mean, ultimately, maybe if Derrick kind of tells them from the jump, like, hey, man, I know you in the past, your other trainers was talking about we collaborate. No, I'm your coach. So what I say is what goes. We got to get on that same page right now, and you got to be in here working, on a regular basis if we really going to accomplish some goals. So I do have that fear. I'm 50-50 on that. So I just think that however they can strategically balance out all those fights that potentially will come up will really determine, how successful Ryan Garcia will be, with Derrick James.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Who do you think is next for him, though? If you had to guess, what would you think would be next for him?
Man, in a weird way, man. Like, so we just saw this weird thing play out with Rolly and Barroso, right? The conspiracy theorist in my head is like, man, this almost seems like a setup to give Ryan Garcia a belt to match him and Rolly up. But then again, it's like, and I say that because, I mean, I don't know how many more fights Ryan has with Golden Boy. I honestly don't know. So somebody would have to educate me. But if like he's at the end of the road of his contract, right? They clearly left him out for dead, after with the whole Tank thing and not showing up and just not being there for him. To me, I see it. Ryan might be fed up with them. So I could very well end up seeing Ryan jumping ship and coming over to the PBC and signing a deal, whether it's one or a multi-fight deal, and getting a belt over at 140 on homeboy that just won the title. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Rolly.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll see, man. I'm sorry, man. Let me do one thing. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Because this is the link for the Cash App right here. So you guys don't have to wonder anymore. Here you go. This is a direct link. All right, so now you don't have, now right here, you shouldn't have any more problems. Anybody that wants to support, this is a direct link. This is a direct link to the Cash App right here. All right, so that's the link right there. That's a direct link to the Cash App. You don't have to worry. And when you hit the link, it'll be something you can scan. You can scan to go right there. So sorry for that, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
I was just basically saying that the conspiracy theorist in me sees Ryan Garcia getting a 140 belt and getting it off of Rolly, and I say that because he already got this belt over there. I think Rolly's very beatable, obviously, and then given how the Tank fight played out and how Golden Boy did Ryan dirty, I'm not sure how many fights Ryan has left with that promotional company, but it would not surprise me if he jumped ship and came to the PBC and then they gave him that fight to put a belt on him and then start marketing him. That wouldn't surprise me, not one bit.
And I think that if I recall what the situation is with them, I think that Golden Boy is doing like single fight deals with his own. So it would probably, if they did a pay-per-view, they may move Ryan over there to Showtime to do another Showtime or a Showtime joint Showtime, a joint Showtime DAZN pay-per-view. But I really think that, that probably is the move that they're going to do pretty soon, because Rolly's not long for that belt. And I don't think it's a super championship. Somebody said it wasn't a super champion, but if they get Ryan Garcia to a super champion, then he doesn't have mandatories. He can fight whoever they want to. He can fight whoever he wants to fight, and then and they don't really have to worry about it, man.
Yeah. And actually, I remember one last thing I wanted to bring up, and this was going back to the whole Tank and Devin thing. So I heard on another channel they were talking about it. I think Knockout. I really like his channel and a lot of his insights. And so I know one of the things that's been coming up has been Tank's coaches and them talking about him fighting Isak Cruz, and then saying that Devin needs to get his numbers up and all of that. But a lot of people complain, like, all right, if you go fight an Isak Cruz or somebody else, right, none of them had their numbers up, so why would you fight them versus a Devin? And I think the problem is, right, that what people aren't looking at is and let me say this before I get to that point, I'd rather see Devin fight Tank versus any of those other people. I honestly don't want to see those fights, but I get it from a business perspective. So those other guys that don't have their numbers up that Tank can give a fight to, when they fight Tank, that's going to be a career high payday for those guys. So that fight is easier to make. If they bring Devin over there, Devin's going to say, hey, I made X amount, which is a lot more than these other fighters. I demand this amount. And then that might be a pay cut for Tank, right? And so that's why that deal might not work out. So that's the dilemma that they're in, because at the end of the day, the way boxing is set up, I don't know that it's set up as a means where the fan pleasure is aligned with the revenue, right? They don't necessarily make the fights we want to see, because some of the fights we want to see may not bring in the revenue they're forecasting. So I think that's like the big dilemma. But at the end of the day, I'd much rather see him fight, Shakur or Devin versus any of them other dudes with no name, that they potentially could go in the direction of next.
Right. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you on that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Hey, thank you for your support, man. Make sure you guys come on tomorrow. And I'm sorry for being a little bit distracted.
All good.
Trying at the same time, but thank you for your help, because at the same time, I just worked it out and a bunch of people just came back in. So thank you guys very, very much. That link will be that link will definitely be in there every time for you guys to get. So I know how to do it. And I apologize for anybody, especially Barbara D. Barbara D, I hope that you would request from me back the money that you gave to whoever scammed. But whenever you guys support the channel, just use the link that's at the top, and they can't steal from that link because that links directly to me. But thank you, brother. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Right. I'll see you later, man.
All right, Sean. Hey, again, man. Right. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. For sure.
See you, brother. Oh, sorry. I jumped up too quick. Real quick, let me get these cash apps, man. My guy, Mr. Team Superfly, top dog in the lightweight division. Yes, sir. Much love. And Sheena, too. Please request it of me, Sheena, so I can give you that money back, Sheena. And there you go. That's the link, though. But thank you for alerting me to it, Sheena. Thank you very much, thank you very much to Team Superfly in the building. And then we got, there you go. She's in the building, my savior, Sheena. Thank you so much, Sheena, for that support. Thank you, Sheena. Appreciate you more than you know. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much, man. I'm so sorry for that confusion. Much job for that $5.99 holler. My guy, Mr. Choice, in the building. And I said that's a great choice yesterday on the comment that you guys left yesterday. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for keeping the channel going. And whoever that was out there scamming, stealing people's money, man. Hey, and my guy, Mr. Kirkland, in the building. Thank you, brother. Mike Kirkland in the building, sir. Thank you for the dollar holler, brother. Thank you for the dollar holler. Hey, thank you, Mr. Choice. Hey, you saw I said, hey, that's a great choice. That was a corny joke I bust yesterday, man. But thank you, brother, for that support, man, and keeping the channel going. My guy, WT Sanders said, is this you? Yes, sir, Mr. Yes, sir. W Sanders in the building. Is this you? Yes, sir. It is absolutely positively me. Oh, said no. I said, oh, my bad. He said no for now. I said Team Superfly Tank is top dog. Let me back up. Do that again. Yes, I did. My bad. Team Superfly Tank top dog in the lightweight division. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. And then my guy, John Bowie back and said, my coworker didn't show up. I am the dishwasher today. Hey, man, got to get it, brother. Got to get it, man. John Boy out there washing dishes at his own restaurant. That's a champ right there. And my guy, yes, there you go. Big heads, 3 big heads said, that's nasty. Said $140 or $147 for Devin weight wise. I think he peaks out at 140. I think he's going to sit there. He's going to hire a nutritionist and stay camped out at 140, man. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. And hey, my guy. Yes, sir. Mr. Kirkland said, Mike Kirkland said with that $10 holler, thank you, brother, said for works this way. Yes, it does. There you go. Thank you. Oh, no. It failed again. It failed, bro. It failed. But again, thank you, brother. I don't know what happened. It failed, though. Appreciate you, Mike Kirkland. Let me get that gong for you, brother. I don't know what that is, man. One worked, the second one didn't. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that supports in the super chat. Thank you to everybody supporting in the Cash App. Yeah, thank you, Sheena, and thank you for being so patient. Really and truly, thank you for being patient. That was really, really odd yesterday. Really odd, but it's not odd anymore. Now I get it. Now I get what it was. Somebody out there super duper scamming. And probably got a lot of other channels doing that. That's probably why some of these guys make sure that they have that thing sitting up top. Fanon, so no Boots versus Devin Dream fight? No. 3 heads. 3 head, no. I just don't think he's got the punching power, man. I don't think he's got the strength to beat those guys at 147 pounds. But I could be wrong. I mean, you know, what's his name? Terrence Crawford was going the distance in a lot of fights before he got up to 140 and 147 pounds. Oh, that's huge, bro. Man, thank you, Mr. Sanders in the building with the $28 holler. Thank you for supporting the channel, brother. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. That's absolutely gigantic, brother. Thank you so much. Didn't even put a comment in there, man. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. Cash App, brother. Yes, sir. Is that you, Ben, Mr. 100? And G back in, he said, I'm the real G man. He said, I'm the real G man. Gotta clear my name. Your name is cleared, brother. Thank y'all for the support, bro. Hey, Mr. A 100. Is that you? 100. Thank you, 100. And thank you, Mr. G. Hey, thank you, G-Man 223 in the building, brother. Thank you for that support, man. Thank y'all so much for the support and keeping the channel cracking. Fanon, and people said I was trolling, saying that. No, man, he's not gonna. I mean, look, dude, I think here, look, we'll see after this fight this weekend takes place. Oh, what's going on? Skit Southpaw in the building. What's going on, Mr. Southpaw? Yes, sir. Oh, he said Ben Frank, yes, with the 28. Thank you, brother. Okay, I will try my absolute best to try to keep that clear. Got to clear my name out in these YouTube streets. Hold on, man. Your name. Hold on. Let me wait till this gets all the way down here, man. Let me go down here, man. Hold on. Let's slide all the way down because I'm out here absolutely cussing people out, man. That is just, man, I don't understand people. I don't understand the thieveries. G-Man, hey, hold on one second, man. I'm going to make sure you're good. Hold on one second. Let me make sure that is definitely. Oh, yeah, G-Man, here's a wrench, G-Man. So you know we're going to clarify that right there. So you know we know you. So that we know you. You know, now we got you, man. So you ain't got to worry about that anymore. But again, my apologies to King. My apologies to King for that, because that very well may not be him. You know what I mean? Salute, Fanon. Good morning to you, sir. Ready for this boxing talk. Salute to the chat. What's going on, Miss? What's going on, Antonio King? Yeah, man. So look, let's get back onto this, man. Let's get back onto this. I got a lot of messages coming through. Thank you, guys, man. Wrench me up, bro. Oh, okay, yes, sir. Hey, actually, hold on one second, man. As long as the dates work, brother. John Boy's not here today to moderate it, but let me make sure. Okay, yeah, you're old. Yes, sir. Ben Frank 100. There you go. Wrenched up, brother. Wrenched up. Welcome to the family, because you definitely are for sure been around for a long time, bro. Did Fanon just show RuPaul love? Yeah, man, look, I ain't show him no love now. But, you know, being a thief is something different, brother. Okay? Being a thief is something different. You know what I'm saying? That's something different. Being a troll is one thing. Being a thief is something else. Hey, my guy. G-Man, that was said, I respect you for the apology. Yeah, man, I'll definitely take your word in it that you're not a thief, bro. Okay, that was too, because I put it on you quick. And there's all kind of people to be out there trying to be slick. And you have been around long enough, bro. My guy GM said, this too shall pass. Free Fanon. Thank you, brother. Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Thank y'all for that support, man. Because y'all are definitely making up for a lot of stuff that, man, it's rough out here on them YouTube streets. Fanon, why is Wilder ducking Haney? And my guy Incel in the building. What's going on, Incel? He said, Devin has punching power, showing support. Yeah, he's got punching power, but he ain't got nothing that's going to keep you off of him. You know what I mean? Much love in that cash in that cash app to my guy Incel. Thank you, brother. Undercard box said I'm pushing for Haney versus Devin. Who's Devin? I'm for a Haney versus Devin unification fight. What do you mean? Who do you mean other than Devin? Undercard boxing. Who do you mean other than Devin? Who do you mean other than Devin? Other than Devin, who do you mean? Oh, thank you, brother. Hey, man, that's big, guy. To my guy, Mr. Hold on one second, man. Hold on one second. Ben Frank 100 said, thank you, love the show. Absolutely, brother. And now thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying to told y'all that it's the supporters that make the channel, bro. It's the supporters that make the channel, man. It's the supporters. And you guys, man, thank you. So appreciative of you guys, man. Bud is a 135 pounder. No, I'm saying, Bud fought at 135. He wasn't knocking everybody out at 135. He didn't really, but then again, I don't know about the guys. He started knocking out guys at 135, man. I mean, really started knocking guys out at one. Well, I guess he knocked out Yuriokas Gamboa at 135. And then he knocked out Cass at 140. I'm just not really believing what he's done at 147, man. Hey, my guy Marcus in the bus said the block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Free for nine. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. Free for nine, man. God dog, free for nine. God dog it free. I need to be freed. I need to be freed. Devin got that strong second grade punching power. Devin is he's just not a killer out there, bro. G-Man, you officially stamped now. He can't get over on your name no more. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, you can't. But honestly, man, a free Rio, free Fanon, free the whole ghetto. Man, please free the ghetto. There, if anything, man, seriously, man, please free the ghetto. Dude, we got a system in this world that is bananas, man. Where most people are guaranteed. Mike Kirkland in the building. Oh, no. Oh, hold on, man. Hold on, dude. You know what? Nah, it failed, bro. It failed again. Don't know what it is, man. It said that it went through, and then all of a sudden it says it fails. But it counts it. Nah, it was in pending, and then it goes to failed, Mike. I don't know what the deal is, man. But thank you, brother, for trying, Mike. Thank you, Mike Kirkland, for trying, man. I have no clue what that is, man. And I don't know why it would. I don't even know why it would. Yeah, check your. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you may want to look for fraud, bro. You may want to look for fraud. And at the same time, though, bro, it's like, hey, my guy GM in the building said Cash App jumping now that the fraud got packed up. Yeah, dog. Cats weren't trying to play with it while the fraud was out there. Like, nah. Thank you, brother. Yeah, now just hey, man. Hey, GM in the building. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Fanon, is Devin moving up his jab will be like Kovalev's knocking folks out? If Devin moves up, his jab will be like Kovalev's knocking folks out. Hey, man, move on up, man. I want to see him fight those guys at one. Honestly, man, if the weight stuff is right, he needs to move up. Hey, give me 1 second, man. I'll be right back, though. You know, you guys got to forgive me giving me an old man break for a second. Cause dog, we're gonna be talking boxing for a while. And honestly, man, somebody hit this link, bro, because I do enjoy talking with y'all, man. I just tried to cap you at you. Just do said I tried to cash app you, OG. It failed and sent it back to me. I'm gonna try again. Appreciating your content 1,000,000%. Thank you, Just Do Boxing. He was reported for fraud before, so your account is blocking him. Oh, I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I hope that's not the case. But a dollar went through. His thing went through before. Mike Kirkland dollar went through before. So it should have. Damn, y'all want to see a 25K puppy? Yeah, you be wilding, man. Bathroom, hey, dog, come on the car boxing. I gotta get a sip of water, dog. Seriously, I'm on high blood pressure medicine, so yeah, that happens. You know what I mean? It absolutely positively happens. And we got like another hour of chopping it up. So I got to make sure, I got to cover all my bases, man. I want to see him actually fight dudes his size for bigger for the change. Waiting on Tank. He should have moved up 2 weight classes by now. We'll see whether or not he's playing it right, man. Kenneth Johnson said, wow, what's that? That I got high blood pressure? I do. I'm exercising, I'm losing weight, and I'm trying to do everything that I can do. You know what I mean? John Boy said, my son just got back from Texas. Somebody paid him $5K to kick up his puppy, to give up his puppy. You paid $5,000 for a puppy? Wow. Thomas Hill said, nah, yeah, he ain't. Nah. Hey, give me 1 second, man. He said, I got high blood pressure too. Yeah, it's stress. Yeah, I got high blood pressure. And I take medication for it. So, because I ain't trying to have no stroke. Okay, and I'm getting this body weight. Mine is a combination of stress and being fat. So I got to get this body weight off me. I am working very hard to get this body weight off of me, man. I will be right back, though. Don't go nowhere, man, because we definitely chopping it up. And I'm going to put a link in the chat again for cats that want to jump on. Right there. Give me 1 second. I'll be right. Hey, my right after. Hey, my man, Shalom to my guy, upper echelon in the building. Much love, brother. Boom. Thank you, man. Much love for that $2 holler, brother. I just got to get my heart is healthy. I just got to get the body weight off me. I just got to get this fat up off me. I get this fat up off me, I think I'm going to be good. I just got to get this fat up off me. And I'm working hard to get it done, so we're going to make it happen. All right, so just give me a second. I'll be right back. Right back at you. Let me put this link on here, man. Come on, man. Somebody wants some smoke. One of my guys said, hey, John Boy said, my miniature bulldog my son went to purchase was $7K, and they were going to put the rut down, so my son purchased the rut instead. Wow, they put the runt down? They put the runts to sleep? Oh man, you can give me the runt. My son dog got 20 toes. Oh, okay, man. Okay. Man, that's unfortunate, man. I'm glad you saved that dog, though. I appreciate you guys saving that dog though. That's good. I get my dog off of I've never bought a dog, but I'm gonna start. They said Thomas Hill said, Brock Howard, my good peoples, I thought I acknowledged you already. My bad fan. Blessings to you and your blessings to you and your family. Yes, sir. You know it. This one because he got 20 toes and it grows back. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so let's get into this, man. Okay, so I got to correct some stuff that was said yesterday. The tweet that came out from Fight Hype, which said, okay, this fight is off, somebody will break it, was not directed at the Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford fight. It was directed at, it was going to be one about the Regis Prograis versus Pero fight. Fit for 9, how much weight you lose so far? I don't really know, man. I didn't really keep track. I didn't keep track of how much weight I've lost. I'm just doing what I got to do every day, and I'm paying more close attention to how my clothes are fitting. So I really couldn't tell you how much weight I've lost because I'm not focusing. I'm not hyper focusing on the weight. I'm focusing on how I'm eating and working out. That's what I'm doing. And I feel it. I feel it coming off, and I feel it in how my clothes fit. Thomas, I love dogs, but the pure essence of its origins, and man stoppers. Inches. He's watching the inches. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this. I'm trying to get the size off of me. Fanon, are you taking Fury and Andy Ruiz? Fanon, are you talking about Tyson Fury and Andy wanting 20 million? Andy, first of all, somebody said something about Andy Ruiz wanting a lot, pricing himself out of the Deontay Wilder fight. And Tay Jones, who's in the camp of Wilder, said that that's not true. He's, said that that's not true. So I'll take his word. I take his word on that because I know that he has access to that and can be and is familiar with what goes on in that camp clearly. As far as Fury, Andy Ruiz asking for 20 million for Fury, it's probably not going to happen, man. Because I'm telling you, they're exaggerating how much money Tyson Fury's fights bring in. Like Tyson, they're exaggerating that stuff, man. Be like Tyson Fury's doing the biggest stars. I don't believe it. Let me repeat this. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. When they came out, not saying that this is 100% accurate, but when the list of the 50 highest paid athletes came out, there were only 2 fighters on there from 2022. I think it's 2022. It can't be 2023, but for 2022. Canelo Alvarez and Anthony Joshua. And, I do believe that Tyson Fury fought 2 times last year and Anthony Joshua fought 2 times last year. How is it that Anthony Joshua made more money last year than Tyson Fury made last year? If Tyson Fury is making all of this money that they're talking about, 30, 40, $50 million a fight, I don't believe it. CJ from VA said, Fanon, get that black seed oil, bro. Great for blood pressure, among other things. Tastes like ish, but it's worth it. All right, man, for sure. I'll consider. I'm doing the garlic. I'm doing garlic, and I'm doing the acetylene garlic and the as well as the acetylene garlic, as well as not for blood pressure. The second one, turmeric. I'm also doing turmeric for inflammation. Facts, Tyson and Wilder did numbers based on the racial components. I mean, it did. Let me tell you why it did. It did it because it was in the United States and he was fighting Deontay Wilder. He did it. I've been telling you that's Deontay Wilder in the United States. That's Deontay Wilder and all of the back and forth in the situation between him and Deontay Wilder. Fanon, so they're inflating Fury's number the same way they did them COVID numbers. I don't know if they inflated COVID numbers or not. I can't speak. I do think that it is a racket, though. I do think that there was definitely some racketry going on in connection with that stuff for sure. But yeah, I mean, they just give out these wild numbers. And, of course, yeah, they do that. They do it a lot. They give out wild numbers. How is he making $50 million a fight when he sold 500,000 pay-per-views at $25 a pop? You sell 500,000 pay-per-views at $100 a pop. What is that? 50 million? That's you'd have to sell 500,000 you'd have to sell $500,000 at $50 a pop, at $100 a pop for the whole fight to generate 50 million. And it's only a quarter of that. You know what I mean? It's only a quarter of that. So it's like 12.5 million. They did like 12.5 million on the pay-per-view. And that's the gross on their pay-per-view is like 12.5 million. If they do a gate, if they sold out all of Wembley, the most they're going to get out of selling out Wembley is 10 million. So you really got like $22 million in revenue generated from the entire fight. And he's made 50? No. No, brother, I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. You need more people to tell that lie for me to buy that stuff, man. I don't buy a lot of the numbers that people are throwing out. You know that? And I think a lot of times that's why you hear, you never hear Regis Prograis talking about how much money he's making. You never hear about these guys, how much money these guys, other than him saying like, hey, I'm comfortable, I'm making good money. But man, I feel sorry for him over there with getting them. He's going to have them same problems other people had getting title fights over there with the Zone. He said bees. He said black seed oil, colloic, garlic, Martin. It works. I'm a year younger than you, and I take it religiously. It keeps my pressure on point. Never took meds in my life. On God, thank God. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm trying to get off of them, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get off these puppies. I'm working hard to get it off these puppies. So yeah, man, I'm with you 100%, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But Forbes didn't even put the Forbes, as crap as it is, didn't even put them on there. But yeah, for sure, they'd be all kind of backwards in all kind of ways. Backwards in all kind of ways, man. Backwards in all kind of ways. Flaxseed oil, definitely. Okay, man, I'm gonna get some of that flaxseed oil. That Forbes list is, yeah, it's garbage. We all know it is, man. We all know it is. Without a doubt, we know it is, man. That is no doubt about it. For now, okay, where to go? What go down? Oh, what's going on down Thomas Hill? Okay. So anyway, man, let me see something else real quick, man. Give me 1 second. What time's the weigh-in today? What time's the weigh-in? What time's the weigh-in? The weigh-in should come in pretty soon, huh? Fanon, be careful with the advice from your YouTube doctors. Ask them the last time they had a checkup. Oh, and they primary doctor. Nah, look, man, trust me, I research all this stuff. And I know full well, brother, that if I got to limit the amount of sugar in my system. Because I know that. I got to limit the amount of sugar and junk I eat and go and work out. And that should take care of itself, man. 7 p.m. Hold on, what? The weigh-in is at 7 p.m. that late? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? I thought it was going to be early. Hold on, man. I know where it is, though. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, man. Yeah, it's at 6 p.m. That's crazy late. Ooh, they squeezing that boy. They squeezing him. Low sugar, low carbs, eat salad dailies, plenty of water, and exercise. Exactly. I'm eating so many salads, it's crazy. I eat salads. I'm daily on the greens, man. Matter of fact, most of my diet now is green leafy vegetables. I get a checkup every 6 months. Stay on. Yeah, me too. Me as well. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I know. Like I'm on it every time. But my blood pressure was good, but I'm on medication, so I don't know what it'll be without it. But anyway, my doctor's like, get rid of the weight and we can probably take you off this medicine. So that's what I'm gonna do, man. Devin gonna be limping on the scale from the drain. Hey, man, they are moving that. They got that thing all the way up there. They are definitely playing with Devin. Devin's got to worry about a robbery, man. Like I'm telling you, man. It's an unfortunate thing, bro, that Devin Haney is not easy to like. Like, well, let me say, it's an unfortunate thing that his camp is not easy to like. Because I would definitely be telling you, man, like, look, dude, he really got to watch this one. Because, dude, they want Lomachenko back, dog. You know, fitness and healthy eating goes a long way. Yep. I mean, they really, I'm just telling you honest, man. I'm telling you honest, man. I get a very, very much get a sense that Bob Arum really wants Devin to lose. I just get that sense, man. I get that sense. Now, I think he's also preparing and knowing that Devin Haney may win. But at the same time, dog, he's like, nah, man, I just think he got it in for him, man. Shoney said, hopefully Devin isn't going to be looking like a dried up skeleton at the weigh-in like he did last time. Yeah, he looked terrible in that last weigh-in. And hey, man, again, I don't think I missed anybody, but sorry for everybody for the confusion with the Cash App today. And thank you guys so much for your support in the Cash App. It really is how the channel continues to go. So thank you so much, man. When you realize you're behind on the live, lonely feeling. Oh, Jim, yeah, you got to catch up, dog. Got to catch up. Got to get to the end of it. Haney doesn't get a knockout. Loma will get the decision. Honestly, man, I think that there's a legitimate chance Lomachenko will beat him, just flat out beat him. I think there's a legitimate chance Lomachenko just flat out beats him. Flat out beats him with no robbery necessary. But there's a chance that because these guys are, look, when you do things like people start believing that it's going to be a wash, like, oh, this is going to be a wash. You know, Lomachenko's not what he used to be. He looked terrible against Jermaine Franklin. First of all, man, Devin Haney ain't beat Jermaine Franklin. Let's be very, very clear that Devin Haney's not beating Jermaine Franklin. We don't know. We don't know. You know what I mean? Chris Dubuji. I'm not even arguing with anybody. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not even arguing with anybody, man. And I don't think any of these guys are casuals. Nope. Dev says yesterday he's making 135 just fine. He's good. No excuses. No skeleton look this time. So Tank next at 135 is a must. Yeah, good luck. You're like I don't know what you're talking about, dog. Arguing with I didn't even argue with nobody today. Other than somebody trying to siphon people's money off of them. That name is definitely fake. Yeah, you got it. I just blocked him for 5 minutes. I've seen him before. Loma better than Kambosos, so why couldn't Loma win? Oh, man, I definitely think Lomachenko's better than Kambosos, but Kambosos being better than Kambosos alone isn't necessarily going to make it, you know? I'm hearing the evening weigh-in is ceremonial. Why are you doing ceremonial weigh-ins? Why are they having ceremonial weigh-ins? So that you don't get to see how Devin looks, What's the reason for a ceremonial weigh-in? For what? No, not for TV, but you can have a regular weigh-in on TV. The only way you would have a ceremonial weigh-in is for you don't want to see people see the weigh-in. Looking for verification, the weigh-in can be in front of everybody. What's that mean? It means that they're going to weigh in. They've already made weight or didn't make weight. Then later on, they're going to get out on a scale again, and they're going to weigh on a fake scale, and they're just going to run something that says 135. They're going to make it. They're going to pretend. They're going to pretend that they're going to fake a weigh-in. That's what that means. That means they're going to fake the weigh-in. They have a weigh-in that nobody gets to see, and then they got a weigh-in. Then they got a weigh-in that'll take place, or then they got a weigh-in that'll take place in the evening, and that is ripe for corruption. Ripe for corruption. Ceremonial. If you don't do it, where fight fans get to see it, especially gamblers and stuff. You know what I mean? You can't fake a weigh-in. You can't. They are faking the weigh-in. If they have a ceremony, because I heard that the weigh-in was going to be at 9 a.m. this morning, which means that the weigh-in is already done. If you weigh in, and then the morning, and you already made, and then they weigh you in again, and they say you weigh the same amount, but you step on the scale and you don't weigh what the scale actually says. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what they mean. They should advertise that, bro. But they say that it's at 5 p.m. UK, 9 a.m. on Friday. Yeah, but anyway, that's just. Oh, Tyson Fury. I tried to fight everyone. Andy Ruiz won at 20 million. Man, Tyson Fury is just full of it, bro. Tyson Fury's full of it, bro. A dude said, hey, how about I give you this amount of money? He said, okay, I'll take it. And then he still didn't make the fight with Alexander Usyk. He said, Initials Dre said, just need your name, not even your social. I'll figure out the rest. What you mean, Initials Dre? I don't get it. You can fake anything. Ever heard of Chap BGT? If Devin disciplined himself, he wouldn't have to drain himself like that. Hey man, Mr. Lark. Hey man, thank you for the $2 holler in the Cash App to my guy. Round 8 KO by Devin. I'm just a boxing fan. Yeah, brother. Let me tell you something, man. If you don't put your money on that, do not put. You said he said you can't fake a weigh-in. Yeah, you can fake a weigh-in. I mean, that's what a ceremonial weigh-in is. That's exactly what a ceremonial weigh-in is. It is faking a weigh-in because it's not real. It's just for ceremony. They're not going to hold their weight all the way, jump on the scale and have two weigh-ins. But yeah, they do ceremonial weigh-ins. And they used to do it with them big fake scales. You know what I mean? Them big fake scales. Yeah, Fanon, that's happened before. Yeah. I'm betting my mortgage that Devin stops Lomachenko. Oh, man, don't do that, dog. I ain't betting nothing on that because that ain't not happening, man. Haney said he had a nutritionist for 8 weeks this time, so this is the best he felt going into a fight, making weight. He said he won't be drained. Yeah, I mean, it may have been. He looked really bad last fight. He looked horrible last fight. When I mean horrible, I mean he looked horrible last fight. Horrible. Absolutely horrible last fight. But he fought well. He didn't look like he was, in that bad a shape. I got to watch the weigh-in. I got to watch this weigh-in now. Yeah, for now, the closer this fight gets, the more I'm leaning towards Loma. Am I tripping? Nah, man, you're not tripping. Dude, Lomachenko, it's Vasily Lomachenko is hard to beat, man. That guy can fight. Okay. Vasily Lomachenko can fight. This is not look, one fight does not make a fighter washed up. And I don't know what Devin Haney, it's like I would lean towards Devin Haney in the fight because I think that is just, like it's the safe thing to lean towards because you go for the kind of the things that are like, he's younger, he's he's bigger, he's longer, he's younger. You look at all, looking at all those type of things. Yeah, man, for sure. I can see why people would be like, yeah, him right there, right? That's the guy that I go for. And it makes sense. You also got a lot of people that are predicting that Devin Haney is gonna win the fight, right? Thinking that he's gonna wash Vasily Lomachenko to me sounds kind of it just doesn't sound right to me. Just doesn't sound right to me. Shakur Stevenson said, yeah, Devin's gonna wash Lomachenko. I think that's his friend, man. I think that's his friend. Said Zulu Lion said, I'm taking Lomachenko. Yeah, I think it's his friend, man. That's where I am on it. And I think you're rooting for the guy. I think a lot of people want Devin to win. And there's a lot of people that don't appreciate Lomachenko because of Bob Arum. And I 100% can appreciate that. I can 100% appreciate that sentiment. Sentiment. Just Dubai said, did you hear Bob Arum tell people to bet on Loma, that Loma is a safe bet? And they got the same judges from the Tank Ryan fight. Yeah, I don't quite get how that's gonna help. What about those judges? Because the judges didn't score a knockdown. I think the judges got the rounds right though. I think the judges got the rounds right. What man? People just be crying corruption for anything, man. Loma versus Rigo was so fun to watch. I hated it. It was terrible for me. I was rooting. Hey, Fanon, my guy Fahim Sator said, Fanon, if Devin can't hit Loma with anything to keep him honest, I don't see how Devin wins the decision by grabbing him. By jab, grabbing him. Jabbing, and grabbing him. That's why. That's how you can do it. And trying to prevent anything from taking place in mid-range when Lomachenko was close to him. Loma getting knocked out, man. I'm telling you, I promise you, bro. I promise you, man. Fanon, whose jab and grab is better, Devin's or Plant's? Hey, man, I think Caleb Plant. Probably. That's the kind of, honestly, man, that would be really funny, man, if that's the level of fighter that Devin Haney is, that he's Caleb Plant. I just don't, I'm telling you, man, I think there's a big chance y'all are overrating Devin Haney. I think there's a good chance that people are really overrating him, man. The lack of punching power is this, and his unwillingness to fight inside. It's if he's forced to fight inside, dog, cats can beat him inside. Cats can beat him if he's got somebody like a James Toney, somebody like that. If he's forced to have to fight that way, dude, that's a lot of trouble, man. Like Errol Spence, dog. Errol Spence will absolutely mop Devin Haney. Errol Spence will mop Devin Haney, man. Like, I mean, beat him so bad it'd be terrible, bro. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, man, I don't know why GM brought up the Guillermo Rigondeaux fight, man. You take one step towards Devin and he takes 3 steps back. Regis would punish Devin inside. Man, I'm telling you, that's a very tough fight for him. Those fights are very, very difficult for him. Very difficult for him. But everybody wants a tank fight, man. Everybody wants a tank fight. And hey, man, I'll take it. I feel and I hear people talking about what they want out of Tank, man. That they want the Tank, that they really want the Tank Haney fight. You know? So if he stays in the weight, I'm all for it. Make the fight. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. Make the fight. I just want. I'm interested in seeing who Tank is going to fight next. YouTube need to free Fanon. Bud needs to free Errol. Hey man, Bud just need to fight somebody, man. Like on the real. It is now May 19th. Obviously, June 19th, the June 19th date that everybody was swearing by is not real. Can we at least say that now? Can we all agree that the date of June 17th is not going to be the date for the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight? And can we now just say that we will not know what the date is until these guys actually say it themselves? They are targeting dates. They gotta make this fight or move on with it, man. Fanon, if Devin somehow stops Loma, do you think Tank will have a choice? Tank will definitely have a choice. Because the mandatory is going to be Shakur Stevenson, or better yet, I don't think if he stays in 135 with them belts, Shakur Stevenson is getting that fight. If he stays in 135, man. If he stays in 135, man, it's going to be Shakur that gets that fight. Bob Arum is a very powerful man, and I don't underestimate him taking advantage and making sure that things are work out the way that he wants them to work out. Say, okay, that's fair, Fanon. Thank you, Heather E. I know people want to see the fight. I'm down with trying to see the Tank fight too. I want to see that. I want to see that fight too. You know? I want to see it. I want to see that fight too. I don't see Devin trying to make them big fights in 140. He's waiting for some of them to get out of the way. I don't really think that there are any really big fights at 140. There are hard fights at 140. I don't think that there are really big fights at 140. I think there are hard fights at 140. Difficult fights at 140. Matias at 140. That's a difficult fight at 140. Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. Those are tough fights. Rolly Romero, not so much. Rolly Romero seems to me that like he's kind of like he's just in a unique position, brother. He's in a unique position, man. Man. Fanon, I got the info from my Connect. It's on YouTube at 7 p.m. estimated Eastern time, 4 p.m. Central. Hey, man, you ain't got to get it from your Connect. All you got to do is go to the channel, bro. It worked. Mike Kirkland in the building. Mike Kirkland said, last time trying today. You got it, brother. Man, God dog, you my dude. Hey, seriously, you my dude. You're Mike Kirkland to work that hard to support the channel. Brother, thank you so much. Man, thank you so much, man. You to work that hard to support the channel, man. Thank you, man. Mike, you are the man, bro. You are 100% the man, bro. But that one worked like a charm, dog. That one worked like a charm. Thank you, sir. Devin at 140 is the Black Paulie Malignaggi. Dude, he's the Black Paulie Malignaggi at 130. 135. He's the Black Paulie Malignaggi 135. Muscles for no reason, man. I don't believe his athleticism, dog. I don't believe his athleticism, man. I don't believe it. Like, I just don't believe it. I think that I don't believe his athleticism, man. He fights like an old man, bro. He's 24 years old and he fights like an old man. I don't believe his athleticism, man. At 140, Devin is Aaron Pryor 2.0, minus 2.0. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Hey, what's going on, brother? Thank you, man. Zion Love, click the link. Thank you, brother, to support the channel. Thank you so much. Say, hey, just support it, didn't even say anything, man. Thank you, hey man. Thank you, Zion Lion. Hey, thank you, Zulu Lion. Thank you, Zulu Lion. Man, I can't tell, man. Thank you so much for that support, brother. And my guy was, hey, man, my guy, Mr. Hill said, because Mike Kirkland is the man in here. Yeah, Mike Kirkland, man. Mike Kirkland keeps it rolling, brother. Thank you, Mike Kirkland. I mean, and thank you, Mr. Hill. Thank you, Mr. Hill. T Hill. I'm not going to try to get you dig. I'm not going to try to have my Bison brother, Dre's Finest, get clown on me again for that government name. People don't put my government name all over the place, bro. Devin at 140 is Aaron Carter. Not Aaron Pryor. Hey, man, Aaron Carter was a stand-up dude, man. Aaron Carter was a stand-up dude, man. Gotta respect Aaron, man. He's a stand-up dude, man. Hey, Fanon, how funny would Devin versus Paulie with Kenny B as a referee be? Oh, funny, man. Oh, man, that would be hilarious. Fanon, hey, Gizzard Glock, man, I've been good. I got kind of slapped upside the head by YouTube. But hey, read my post. My bad. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me slide back. Adrian Molina, hold on, man. And I'm not going to forget the gong, Adrian Molina. But I will take the time to find it. Hold on, man. Oh, that's why it doesn't do that. Okay. I'm trying to find it, man. Aaron Muhammad said, read my post. Much love in that. Aaron, much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you for the support. My Puerto Rican brother from another mother. I'm looking for it, man. I'm going right back now to look for it. I wish there was a way to search for it. Aaron, it's a ways back, man. I don't see it. Let me go back to the end. Man. If you wouldn't mind, Aaron, I would look back for like minutes. If you could put it at the end, brother. I start from the bottom. I did. I started from the bottom. There you go. I got it. Hey, what's to stop fighters from putting in the contract same-day weigh-in? Keep boxers honest, no excuses, nothing. That's what the rehydration clause is. Adrian Molina, much love in that super chat. That's what a rehydration clause is. They can't. Yeah, they do. You get a same-day weigh-in, but they give you a grace period because that's by. I don't know. I think that's the sanctioning body is determined. The sanctioning body determines the rules of the sanctioning body. So they're going to have the official, the weigh-in is for the commission. It's crazy when you hear something about a main dude in YouTube being a DEA informant makes you look at folks different. Man, come on, man. You know that. Hey, my guy, Marquise in the building. I'm going to say T. Marquise. T. Marquise in the building said Devin and Brawner at 140. Oh, I'd love that fight, bro. Believe you me, I'd love that fight. I'm looking forward to Adrian Brawner fight, man. I'm amped up. I can't lie. I'm amped up about that, man. Yes, I mean, I saw that. I knew about that a while ago, man. But you know what it is, man? Look, man. People get caught up. They don't want to go to jail. People get caught up and they don't want to go to jail. Terrell W., thank you, brother. Much love, man. Super much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Devin will show and prove them all wrong why he has always been a true A-side. They just hate the young, smart, educated Muslim. Why do you think he's educated, bro? I do think he's smart. I don't know how educated he is, though. How well educated can he be? I don't know. I doubt that he's I doubt if you're talking about a formal education, I doubt that he's got much of a formal education. That's really not possible. Hey, my guy, Skid Southpaw in the building. He said going for Dev, but I see Loma stopping him. Hey, man, that's from a Southpaw, bro. He ain't educated in Islam. Much love in that super chat, brother. Hey, man, Skid Southpaw, brother. Thank you for keeping the channel going, man. Thank you for keeping us floating and being and helping to sponsor this live stream discussion. None of that has to do with it. What you mean? What you mean, Zulu? What you mean? Dev got a degree in cuddling. Yeah, I mean, look, man, I'm not saying that he's uneducated. I'm just saying that he's 24 years old. If he was highly educated, he'd still be in college. If he's highly educated, he'd still be in college. Yeah, that's just a fact. Like, in a sense of being formally educated. Him being a smart Muslim. Oh, him being a smart Muslim, yeah, I could care less. What I believe in not discriminating against people is I don't care what religion you are. It makes me no difference whatsoever. I'm trying to figure out my relationship with God. Your relationship with God is your business. I'm every day trying to figure it out, trying to understand. Fanon, do you honestly, this is my guy, Dank Lucane, said, Fanon, do I honestly think, I dishonestly think, do you honestly think Devin can beat any top dog at 140 with the jab dudes his size, with just a jab dudes his size or bigger? The 135, 30 fight weight bully is done at 140. Do I think he can beat any of the guys? I would give him a chance. I think he can beat Rolly. I think he can beat Rolly. I don't think he can beat Josh Taylor. And I wouldn't pick him to beat Josh Taylor. And dude, Regis Prograis is definitely a 50-50 fight at best. Is 50-50 fight at the absolute best. At the absolute best. You said he is a top guy, Dank Lucane. He's the WBA champion. Rolly Romero is a top guy. That's what the rules say. That's what the rules say. The rules say that is a top guy. That is a top-notch guy, right? Because belts matter. You remember? Belts matter. Let's say it after me, class. Belts matter. Belts matter. Rolly Romero is tied for the number one 140-pounder in the world. He is the number one 140-pound fighter in the world. Because he's got that belt. He's got that belt. And never mind, because guess what would have happened? If Josh Taylor still had all four of those belts and he would have tested positive for something, Rolly would have got the replacement fight. And Rolly would have fought Barroso and he would have knocked out Barroso. He would have knocked out Barroso. So that tells me that really Rolly is the number one ranked 140 pounder in the world. Don't pay attention to what you see in the ring and the skills that you see him displaying in the ring. Don't pay any attention to that. Don't pay any attention to that whatsoever. Only pay attention to the fact that Rolly won the fight and that Rolly has that belt. Because those, my friends, are the Devin Haney rules. Those are the Devin Haney rules. Don't pay any attention to the fact that he beat George Kambosos. Don't pay any attention to that. That doesn't make any difference whatsoever that he beat George Kambosos. because he has the belts. Shakur is more articulate, and so is Garcia. Tio, plenty more articulate boxers than Devin. I think Devin is very smart, bro. Oddly gifted. I think Devin Haney is very smart. Don't get me wrong. I said that he's not highly educated. I just said he's not highly educated. What I'm saying, though, is I think Devin Haney is very intelligent. He strikes me as a very intelligent person. He strikes me as somebody with significantly above average intelligence. I'm going to give that, like I said, man, I'm not in the business of just hating on Devin for no reason. I'm telling you my impression of listening to him speak, the thoughts that he communicates, is that he's a very intelligent young man. Very intelligent young man. In fact, I would say that about a lot of these fighters, man, are very intelligent people. Hunter Young said, I'm going to give this chat my number so peeps can call me around 12 a.m. Eastern time to tell me, wake up, Negro. They're about to start the eighth. They're about to start the 8th round, bro. You better. Now, man, it's going to be exciting. This is going to be an exciting fight, though, because Lomachenko is going to make it exciting, man. Lomachenko is going to make it exciting, so it's going to be an exciting fight. I'm 100% confident that it's going to be an exciting fight because Rolly is going to make because Lomachenko is the greatest fighter since Ali. Boxing isn't mindless activity. No, it is not. It is not. It is not. It's a different. Look, man, a lot of these guys are very intelligent people, bro. So did he only fight one guy for 4 belts? Yes, he fought one guy for 4 belts. Yeah, da-da-dee. Da-da-dee, da-da-da. Yes, he did. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, though. All righty. Derrick James is the death row of boxing with his fighters. Stable. Hey, man, he's got them all the time, bro. Yeah, Devin is very intelligent. Yeah, I think he's a very intelligent guy. He strikes me as a very intelligent guy. I think he's a very intelligent guy. Bill Haney is definitely a very intelligent guy. Bill Haney specifically is a very, very intelligent guy. Very intelligent guy. The thing is, though, that he thinks other people are dumb. That's the problem with being a very intelligent person. A lot of times you think other people are dumb. Bro, I love you, Bill, but dude, you ain't no smarter than me, bro. I ain't saying I'm smarter than Bill, but dog, Bill, you ain't smarter than me. So you can chill on all that. Y'all can chill all that pulling the wool over people's eyes stuff, dog. Hey, Devin even tried to stutter like Tank. Much love in that Cash App guy. Thank you, brother, for that support, man. To my guy, GM. He said, Devin even tried to stutter like Tank, man. Look, man. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. That's huge, man. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do, man. Said, Fanon, that's the biggest weakness of intelligence, arrogance. Yeah, man. You thinking somebody, dude, I'm telling you, I think I'm smart. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I think I'm very, very smart. The problem that I have is, though, everybody in my family is smart. All of them. So I ain't tricking none of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, that's like, I'm telling you, without shame, I'm telling you that I think I'm smart. Like, I am telling you without shame, it is a truism, dog. However, I'm not smarter than my mother. So it ain't never worked. It said, Fanon, Martin, I'm saying that Fanon is nowhere as lucid with the logic and thought process as me. Look, man, he's not as well. He doesn't have the formal education that I do. But dog, he is very, very intelligent guy. He's a very, very intelligent guy, man. Okay. Trust me, he's not like, man, it's wild, man. He's Fanon, Quace changed his name to Valley. Pay me my money, Valley. Pay me my money. Pay me my money. Not surprised. Salute, bro, Fanon. Respect to the chat. Yeah, what are you talking about? Not surprised. What is that, John Tony? I don't find Bill particularly intelligent. I think he believes he's smart, but I honestly don't think he is. Look, man, my dad told, hey, man, thank you, brother. My guy Brock Howard said, much love in that Cash App, brother. He said, my guy Brock Howard said, I'm not jumping through hoops to order this fight. Hey, man, you're going to have to get it. He said, Fahim said, pay up before we send the goons after you, man. You got to pay up. What's going on, Rachel? And Nonito Donaire. Can't wait to see that next fight, man. Can't wait to see that next fight. We are definitely calling on Nonito Donaire fight. For show. That your whole family is smart. Don't surprise me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, like for real. Like really crazy. That's why so many of us go crazy. That's my personal belief. Like it's a risk that you get with that. But yeah, you know how I got a niece that was reading at 1.5 years. I thought it was normal. I got a niece. She's in her 30s now. She was literally reading. You could put a newspaper in front of her as soon as she could talk, she could read. And I'm not talking kind of read. I mean, read it. It was absolutely shocking. Like, it was absolutely shocking, man. She was said and smart as a whip to this day. You know what I mean? Man, guy John Bowie in the building said every parking ticket in Vegas required a Haney fight. Much love in that Cash App, bro. It's the day before the fight, bro. Let's look. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, we got all kind of, man. Seriously. Yeah. My dad used to work for IBM. And watch this. My dad used to work for IBM, right? But when he went to work for IBM, he had to go to school. And he had to used to have to program circuit boards, like make the circuit boards that you put in the computer. Like, that's the level of technology that you had to learn in order to work for IBM in the 60s. They gave you a circuit board and they gave you the material to make a circuit board. My dad could not figure out how to make up the circuit board. So my mother was like, give me the circuit board. Give me the... And my mama put the circuit board together for my father. Yeah, she's like, she real smart. Like, man, just give me the book. Never took a class on that or none of that. Just give it to me. What are you trying to do here, dummy? Take it, bro. Take it. I'm telling you. Stop. You need this job, dude. Give it to me. Nah, joke, man. They like real smart. But hey, look, man. I got to do something real quick. I got to check the ticket sales. Your mom a real one? Yeah, definitely. Dude, my mama is a real one. Like, yeah, man. My mama did everything she could do to keep us out of the ghetto, man. That's my mother. My mother did everything she needed to do to keep us out the ghetto. That's what she did. And she tried, and it appears that was her goal for her children, and that's what she succeeded in doing. Because she was like, nah, we up out of here. Like, nah, we out of here, and it ain't happening, man. Let's see the sales. What do you see? Let's see the sales. You know what it is. We got to see how's it going, man. Did he sell out already? Let's see. Man, thank y'all for being part of the family, man. Thank y'all so much for your support and hollering at me every day, man. No joke. Let me see. Devin Haney, Vasil Lomachenko. Tickets. Seat Geek. Ooh-wee. That's a lot of tickets available for that fight, man. There are tickets available in every single solitary portion. And there are $46 seats available. Let's go through it. I know, yeah, this one y'all consider me hating on people, but it is what it is. Let's see what it is, man. Let's see what it is. Where were we at, man? Let's show the evidence. Let's show the evidence. There you go. Tickets available in every section. Let's see how many tickets we can get in for 4 seats in a row. Every seat you can get 4 seats in a row. Let's go to 8. Gets a little less at 8. They sold some tickets though, because did they have them at 10? There you go. 10 seats in a row up here, all up in here, all up in here. The cheap seats too. Oh yeah. 1 ticket everywhere. So yeah, that's where it's going, man. Rise Podcast said, do you realize Tank Fight sold out twice? They sold out the regular tickets, then the real resellers sold out their tickets. Hey, man. Hey, dog. I'm just trying to tell you, you should not be mentioning Tank and Ryan. You cannot mention Devin and Tank, dog. Yeah, it's just not. He's not at that level. Hey, Mr. Wimberly in the building. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for the $5 holler in the Cash App, brother. Thank you for the support, bro. Thank you, man. Rise Podcast, stop showing out. Stop showing off. It is what it is. Younger and longer, that's it. Skills. A Tank's ticket sold out every seat in the first 5. It was gone in the first 5 minutes. Let me tell you, dude, you can buy. How many times is 1,500? How many times does 45 go into 15? How many times 45 go into 1,500? $1,500 divided by 45. The lowest cost ticket for the Gervonta Davis Ryan Garcia fight was 33 times as expensive as Devin Haney is. 33 times. 33 times. That gate is going to be, I don't think they're going to do $1 million gate, bro. I don't think they're going to make $1 million gate. I do not believe they're going to make $1 million gate. Do not believe that they're going to make $1 million gate. That guy, their gate is, when they come out with the gate on this, how many tickets does that sell? I can probably get to the gate. It looks like the average ticket is somewhere around $100. Let's look at this again. All right. I'm going to look to see what the average ticket price is. You got ticket prices from upper row is 64, 235. God dang, what? Oh, that's a box at 235. 187, 250. And then the bottoms are, them prices dropped. And $1,000 for floor seats. Section 2. Let's just say it's around $300, man, to get in. I think that's fair. Because these top ones are like 47, 86, 79. So we're rounding that up to 100. Then you got this second one that looks like they're going. So why is this for listings from 475? That must be a box. What's safe to say? 300. So we'll take that at 200. I think that it is safe to say that the average cost is going to be around $300. What is the capacity? MGM Grand Garden Arena. Got a 16,000 seat capacity. So if you do this, and John Boy back in the building said, I went to McDonald's and the food came with a mixtape and Haney tickets. John Boy in the building. Thank you, brother, for that support, John Boy, man. I'm going to send you a note today, John Boy. I'm going to text you today, John Boy. Let me see. Hold on one second. Yeah, what we say, 300? So 16,800. We'll assume that it's a sellout to boot. Okay, though it's not selling out, but we'll assume it's a sellout and everybody bought the tickets. Times 300. Oh, I think that's less than $1 million. Oh, that's $5 million. Oh, that's actually a $5 million gate, so you know it's not going to do that. So that's actually a $5 million gate. If the average ticket was 300, but you know that average ticket ain't no dang 300. So if we say it's 200, yeah, man, maybe he'll get $1 million. He may get $1 million gate, bro. He may get, if he gets $1 million gate, I'll be impressed. But he has to sell that whole place out. 5.4, but he has to sell it out though. And that place ain't sold out. I'm assuming he sold it out. Let's say he sells 8,000 tickets, which is probably around what he's going to do. You think it's going to sell 8,000? Think it's going to sell 8,000? Dang, this fan pissed at you right now. You're bringing these stats up. Yeah, man. I mean, like, even if it did all of that, it would be 1/4 of what Tank did. If he made a $5 million gate, though, that's huge. If he can sell that arena out at $300, Fanon, half those seats are getting comped at check-in today at the hotel. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, dog. I know. You don't know how many of those. They're going to give away half of those, bro. If he get $1 million gate, Bill put up 950,000. Man, that's hilarious, man. Yeah, something like that, dog. It ain't gonna happen like that, bro. I know. The ticket price went down. It's not gonna sell out, bro. There's a ton of tickets, and it's the day before. So number one, the tickets are not gonna sell. He's not gonna sell out because there's a ton of tickets, and it's the day before the fight. I said I'm not even joking, though. No, I don't think you are joking. I know they're gonna get him tickets away. I know. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Anyway, $70 minimum now. You have to spend 1 penny on the slot machine and you get the ring inside. Even scalpers are giving them away. Yeah, they're giving them tickets away, bro. I'm not. Like, they probably, He probably tried that thing, man. But look, man, it is what it is, though. Look, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys. I mean, so much for your support on the channel. It really, really does mean a gigantic difference. Thank you. Because as you know, not going to be monetized for a minute. And the fact that you guys support so heavy really does keep the channel going. So thank you guys so much. I mean, I need to get a Fanon t-shirt giveaway with y'all's name on it. $1 better than no money. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, it is. It's better. Yeah, it is. Aesthetics are everything in this modern era. Hey, Martin, give them tickets away to the streets. Hey, man, look, bro, at the end of the day, it really is. We'll see what the kind of fight it is, you know? We'll see what kind of fight it is. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, man. I've been on here for 3 hours. Feel so blessed for you guys to be coming by. We will be back on tomorrow in the morning. But then I'm definitely going to call the fights tomorrow night. There will be, I'm going to make sure I get that up early. I think there's a game. I'll probably come on around 8:30 or something tomorrow. But anyway, that's my take, man. Thank you guys so much for your support in the channel, in the Cash App. Thank you guys so much. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.